I didn't mean to write another love song. I didn't want to waste your time. I tried to forget your name, but it's etched in my mind like the writing on a grave.
Rhinum Grundies, Rhinum Grundies, Rhinum Grundies, Rhinum Grundies.
If you try to walk away from me now, you'll take a living part of me. Every breath I take is full of struggle, but I'm finding out it's all a distant memory. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? 'Cause I'm finding out it's all a distant memory. Watching as the fan keeps making circles, driving just to clear my mind. Every book I read the same old story, but I need the
Happy
words
birthday,
to help me
Raina.
identify. Oh, where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? 'Cause I'm singing now to help me ease the pain. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? 'Cause I'm finding out it's all a distant memory. I can't fight the rain against my window, slowly driving me insane. I can't fight the rain against my window. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? 'Cause I'm singing now to help me ease the pain. Always caught in a
What's up, y'all? Twitch chat sound off. What's up, guys? If you're here because you want to know more about EBX Aaron, drop some EBX Aaron emotes in the chat. If you're here because you want to know about Kelly Gates 47, drop some Kelly emotes in the chat. Hola Malinali, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? Hey, Enjoy Bean, Whispering Glitter, Cartagena. ¿Cómo estás, my friends? If you're here, oh, I see those Kelly Gates emotes. Come with it. If you're here because you want to know more about Aaron Shea Live, drop those Aaron Shea emotes. Oh, you guys want to know more about the Hot Boy Summer? I see. He's coming on. If you want to know more about Sandy and All Music Considered, drop those All Music Considered emotes. And you guys already know way too much TMI about me, so I'm not even gonna ask you. Hoy es un día bonita, porque es mi felicidades, es mi cumpleaños, so it's a wonderful day. Nick Grundy, thank you so much. Stoner Masturbators Unite. Yes. This is how we get through life. Caveman, you guys are such a hot mess. I do not want to know about your hairy butthole. This is why you guys masturbate. This is why you masturbate, so that nobody has to be around your hairy buttholes.
Stop there, and I'm so sad.
So, I think what we're going to do is, the countdown is happening. There's no time off. I'm gonna just bring on our beautiful couples because that's how my computer is set up right now. So, you guys, give a huge round of applause for EBX Aaron, Kelly Gates 47, Aaron Shea Live, All Music Considered, and you guys know me. I'm Raina Mystique. What will we find? Shall we dance it out? Oh my God, that is not the right screen. Hold on. I'm too busy dancing with you guys. Nobody was gonna tell me? Nobody was gonna tell me? English, are you coming in here? I swear I'm married. I swear I didn't just bring all these couples here and catfish them. Oh, thank you, Enjoy Bean. I'm working on getting a real, streaming chair so that my hips can feel 21, even though I'm 38.
This is an adventure. If it's happiness you see.
Yes, I'm gonna get a good chair. I promise it's happening. All right, there was one thing I was gonna do, and that was put the emote wall. There's English. Look at Aaron. Look at a unicorn and Santa Claus, because this is where that shit happens, right here. All wrong. I think I'm gonna get an emote wall for you guys. Look, you egged on Aaron. You egged her on.
I'll go get the eyeliner right now.
So people are gonna think this is a themed stream. Well, you might as well give me the red coat if we're dressing up. No, I'm gonna leave that to you guys. No, I don't. I want to stay just like this. Look, Sai has a unicorn and everything. God, you guys are just wonderful angels in the world.
Break it down. Let's run away with the wind at our feet.
It's not complete without
This
aviators
is
over my
an
regular line.
adventure. If it's happiness you see,
Feel better about it. Feel good about it.
come on my adventure.
This is a browser source. Cool.
Everybody's in on
Oh shit, you guys all have costumes.
Let's run away.
Are we getting costumes? Okay, I'm going away with Aaron. There's an emote wall. Drop some emotes.
Yeah.
I need something.
So excited. Feeling myself.
I'd like to point out this is all Aaron Shay's fault. This is all Aaron Shay's fault. If she wouldn't have came in here with her little unicorn thing on, I wouldn't have got all egged on and went and got the Santa suit. Okay? Cartagena, how the hell are you? Ziggy in Korea, welcome. How you doing? Skittle Farts, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. How the hell are you, darling? Beans! What's up, baby? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, well, you know, again, this is all Aaron Shay's fault. I wouldn't be this. I would be in my regular thing. But Aaron Shay decided to do this. Oh my God. I thought we were having a date night.
That's your response? We good.
No, we in it. We in it now.
I can't wear it like that.
We in it now.
Look at what you made
How
me
comes
do.
I can't hear anybody?
Because everybody's muted. Because we're just jamming.
Oh, I see.
Because I go, hey guys, I'm gonna do a little intro. It'll be like 5 minutes, so get rested. And then I go, fuck it, we're live. This is how my computer is set up. So.
Jay!
All right, guys. Oh, thank you guys. So if you see me looking sideways, I'm looking at the chat. I think I'm gonna pop you guys out. Kick back and watch the hours pass by. So my Spotify has started. Where's pop out chat? Oh well, I'll just
It's
look
right
at
here.
it. You know where it is?
It says pop out right there.
Oh, thank you.
Bow!
I'm telling you the amount of teamwork that has to happen to get these streams to work. If it's alright.
Can we make the words bigger?
I don't know.
Here, I'll do it.
Oh, he already knows. Okay, unmute yourself, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so big now.
All right, everybody talk at once. Go. Oh, hey, dear Raina. Happy birthday to you.
Why was she born so beautiful? Why was she born at all? Because she had no saying it at all.
38 and thirst trapping, baby.
Enjoy your chocolate milk, Aaron.
Kelly, don't mind me come over there.
You can't come here.
Wait, where's she on the show? Oh, you're right. Yeah, Kelly.
Thank you for the
you're-
follow,
I
Roxy
don't know where
Gunn.
you are. Oh, you're beside me.
I'm beside myself.
So, everybody came on and they were like, "So, Raina, like, we said yes, but we don't really know what we said yes to." And I was like, "That's love, first of all. Thank you." And I was trying to explain to them that I don't really know exactly what they said yes to either, because, like, do you really know what you say yes to when you get into a relationship? I mean, really. We're like almost 11 years into this, and he still surprises me, like, all the time. So, yeah, in a good way. And sometimes not, but no. So I can't really, like, I mostly know kind of what we're gonna do. I'm gonna definitely leave it open to questions that you guys can type, and if I miss something, you can let me know again. But I want to start by going around, and we're just gonna start at the top. So that's EBX, and I should say Aaron, because EBX is the name of her band. But we're gonna start with Aaron and Vlad, and I want you guys to just kind of tell us a little bit how you met, how long you've been together, if there's any, like, you know, quirky stuff that we should know about you guys. I know. As soon as
Quirky stuff. I'm just like, what does that mean?
Raina's getting into it right from the start.
Is that where we're going? Pillow talk, Raina?
I mean, it's not a TED Talk Tuesday, but it could be.
Just start with the quirk, then tell me your name.
Yes, tell me all your kinks, please. No. Okay. Yes. Aaron and Vlad, you guys have the floor. Let us know about you.
Awesome. Well, first of all, when you messaged me, I was like, babe, Raina hit me up about a birthday stream with some couples. Are you in? She's like, fuck yeah.
Literally. No other and then like a day later, I'm like, wait, what are we doing exactly?
And I was, and today at 6 o'clock, I'm like, I don't know, and it's fine. But so I started streaming on Twitch in April, March on my band's channel of 2020. And I was like a Twitch lurker. I had a couple friends who were streaming, but not music, just games for the most part. And so I had an account and I kind of understood Twitch a little bit, but like not the way you have to understand it for doing what we do. And so we kind of delved in head first with my band. And Trish helped us out a little bit with that, like setting up cameras and kind of, she had to learn how to use Streamlabs with us at the same time.
I had to relearn how to use a PC.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Living that Mac life.
Oof.
I was also living that Mac life. I didn't buy a PC until I was like, okay, streaming is the future here for a while. So honestly, I was totally MacBook before this PC that I have right now. So LC Banks, like Raina said, EBX is short for my band, LC Banks. That is the channel we started streaming on. Trish was usually there to kind of help everything flow because all of the tech people were in front of the camera, which is hard. The people who knew what they were doing were all in front of the camera instead of behind it. So Trish was very much there to kind of make sure things were running smoothly. And then once lockdown happened and we did not see each other for months, I started utilizing my EBX Aaron channel. And at first, so I'll say first of all, is that Trish is not, she did not ask for this.
I asked to be a musician, not a streamer.
Trish did not ask for this.
We did not know there was a difference until a year ago.
Yeah. And so it kind of began as me not knowing, like, you need an interface. And I'm like, okay, I see these people doing it. Like, I know that interfaces need to happen eventually, but I just kind of sat down with a keyboard and started singing and playing at the people who I knew from our fan base, from our LC Binks fan base. So we had like this built-in Detroit fan base on Twitch. So kind of like, no matter when I opened up Twitch, no matter how shit the sound quality was, there were like 10, 20 people in my chat who just were like, there are no shows. So here I am to hang out with you.
And a lot of them, I'll say too, are people, when lockdown happened, they were on their way to a gig in Indiana or Wisconsin or something.
Indiana.
I mean, there was a whole slew of gigs already planned. So a lot of those people, you know, it was hey, we can't do a live show, you know, for you in person, but the band's going to be on Twitch. And then if you still want to see us, you know, this person's streaming this day and this person's streaming this day. Just to kind of further your point, but
yeah. And so
built-in fan base.
Yeah, we had a built-in fan voice.
Built-in fan voice.
And so that's kind of how it started. And it honestly kind of snowballed into Trish being the co-host. Like I said, she did not ask for this.
She gave me a microphone and it all went to shit.
And
She gave me a microphone, got a looper, and I type with my fingernails. So the loop doesn't exist if it doesn't have my typing in it.
Every loop has typing in it.
Or me sneezing or
yeah. It's been interesting. And I didn't know what I didn't know about streaming. And so I'm just like so glad because of course, live gigs are not going away, but I'm also like, this is really not going away. And I think part of the issue, and it's not that Trish didn't ask for it, it's that she was sitting in the room with me without a microphone, but I almost said modulating. Oh, okay. Moderating. I mean, maybe you modulated too. I don't fucking know.
I was singing off key.
But she was sitting here moderating and she would like say things to me out loud, and to an audience member, it's annoying to only hear half the conversation. And so I was like, I'm really sorry, but this sounds like such an asshole thing to say. If you're going to talk, you need a fucking mic, because it's annoying to be on the other end of that, you know, like I don't know. I would be annoyed. I know that it's happened on podcasts that my band has been on where it's just like, Kevin, our producer engineer, will be like, no, I don't need a mic. And then from across the room, he starts talking about a story from a couple years ago. And it's like, dude, like, you can't do that. So that's kind of what was happening. And it was like, well, sorry, not sorry. You're getting a mic now, whether you like it or not. And that's kind of how it happened. And then it snowballed into, she has a fucking Etsy store now full of Dead by Daylight fan art. And like, our whole community has. When I should, our whole community, a lot of people in the community have bought stuff, and it's like we kind of have this team effort. It's like, yeah, I might be the person doing the music, and I'm like the face of it, but at the same time,
It's really my stream.
it's really Trisha's
It's really my
stream.
stream.
At the end of the day.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were super talented, but the fact that you had a voice in the sky sold me. It sold me. It did. So how long have you guys been? You guys are dating. You're not married.
Yes.
How long?
correct.
How long have you been an item?
4 years.
2017, November 2017, right? 18. Guys,
Close enough.
Everybody else, I'm gonna ask the rest of you guys the same question. So maybe
you
no.
wanna hear but you want to hear some quirky shit. So our actual anniversary is sometime in October, but we suck with dates, clearly. And so we did karaoke one day, Cell Block Tango from the
Sandy
Chicago
George, don't
movie.
freak out about the dog. Don't freak. This is this
Dogs
is
are
so
fine.
chill. Yeah, I have a kid. It's the same thing.
We were singing Cell Block Tango from the Chicago movie
Yes.
musical, and she's Velma Kelly's part, and she's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splits, spread eagles, backflips, one right after the other, and then she says November 17, the spread eagle, and I'm like, well, that's our anniversary now because we'll never forget it. Now our anniversary is November 17.
After like the best musical ever, like I love it. I love
I
it.
mean, it was just we're like, well, done.
That's
if we
it.
need a date that we're gonna remember, but as far as how many years, I don't know. I think it's 4 years. I think this year will be 4 years.
I
Can't
think
math,
it
though.
was 2017. So I think it'll be 4 years then this
Yeah.
year.
That
I could
sounds
be
right.
wrong.
We can go with that. It's fine. That
Fine.
sounds good.
And then I'm gonna ask everybody the same question as well. Who's in charge?
So know your dates.
know
Yes,
your
we
dates,
have
but who's
calendar now.
who's in charge? Somebody's always in charge in these relationships.
It
You
depends
guys can
on-
guess who our answer is.
Me.
Honestly, for us, it depends on what it is.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
He's in charge of dinner, 100%.
100%.
Hey, me
Okay.
too. Me
You
too.
wait your turn.
Listen, we are episodes of Chop
God,
in
you-
this kitchen. I could
you
beat
suck.
Bobby Flay if I wanted to right now.
Hey,
That is where we are at. No, I'm in charge of dinner, and probably taking out the garbage because neither of us want to do it.
you're in charge of finding my father presents.
I am in charge of finding the good bourbon and the good tequila for her dad.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
1000%. That's probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I don't want the control. She can have
And the
it.
grocery shopping.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
love grocery shopping.
All right.
So basically, I'm a dude who doesn't want to do anything. Is that what,
But I don't wanna
is
be in
what
charge
that
of
just
anything.
happened? Errands unite.
Listen, I'm
Fucking
really
Aaron's
good.
right.
I'm really good. I'm a damn good trophy wife. Okay, I mean she's like the face musician, but I'm the trophy wife. I agree. Just
I agree.
saying, not a joke, just a fact. Just saying.
Boom. Boom. I love this. You guys throw out some love. Throw out some love. We're going to come back to all of our couples, but I just want to do some intros so that you guys can kind of, just get to know everybody today. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for being here and sharing the Pop 6 Cicero. I'm so here for that. We're going to go to Kelly and Joe next. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you guys met, how long you've been. You guys are married, yes?
Well, we're supposed to be married.
Oh, shit. It started off so good. You're up.
No. We were supposed to get married November 7th, 2020, but then COVID. So
Okay.
it got pushed, and then we're like, still COVID. So
So we just canceled it.
yeah, we're just like, oh well.
Fuck
We'll
it.
never get married.
Fuck it.
It is what it is.
Yep.
We
But,
met.
this year will be our 15th year.
Wow.
Oh
So
my
that's why
God.
you're not
Yeah.
worried about it, because you guys have been doing it already for 15 years. So it's like
Been doing it for 15 years.
it's like, what's this piece of paper gonna do?
Kelly. Okay. Tell us more. How'd you guys meet and, all those things?
We met. I was in grade 9, and he was just in university. He
Wow.
just- yeah.
Yeah.
And I was playing the drums in the music.
Wait.
room, and he was like,
Wait.
And
Can I
then-
stop you for a second? You said grade
Yeah.
9 in university?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. We didn't start dating then. We didn't start dating then.
Nice.
That's how we met.
No, that's how
the
we
first
met.
time
We didn't-
met.
You guys heard
He
that
said,
too.
wait.
Wait. She tells a story in the worst possible way. So,
She did.
Okay,
She
I
really
just-
did.
I'm so here for all of this. Continue.
I had to.
Kelly,
So-
Joe was trying to.
Joe's saying it.
Huh? Sorry.
You're a lawyer. Caution.
We weren't dating at that time.
No,
We were not. He had.
I was a
he
drummer
had
for a
girlfriend
band.
at that time.
I had a girlfriend. I had to go away for a while, and Kelly was a drummer. I told her, I was like, come drum for my band because I'm not going to be there for a while.
Wait, at that time? Wait. Hands up. Wait. Is grade 9 the same as like what is year
So
nine?
grade 9, I would have been 14, 15.
And
And
so
then-
how-
And in all fairness, I started university at 16.
Yes,
so
he
we're
was
2 years
young.
apart.
He was a
Oh.
young university
Yeah.
student. We're like
You are
justifying this. Okay.
totally telling us this story in the most.
Kelly tells a story in the worst possible way. She makes it sound like
I
I was 11, he was 25.
I said met. I said met.
I'm thinking like
Name up.
mid-20s and then like mid-20s and a 15-year-old. He's like, join my band.
I'm there
No.
with
Yeah,
band
just join my band. It'll be fine. It's fine.
No, no. I was 16.
Just me and a
Or
bunch
she
of
was
dudes.
16. No,
So it's like
When we
kinda-
started dating, actually, I was 16 and he was 20.
Yeah.
So it's not
Or, no, a little less. I was 19.
19. It was fine. It was
was
fine,
fine.
is the point.
It's like, no, I wasn't 20, I was 19, okay?
Still in the teens.
You know what? It doesn't-
Delete this mod. Delete it.
you guys are grown now, so you know.
Yeah, so it's been since 2006. So
Yeah.
November 7th, 2006. So we're at
15 years
15.
in November.
I thought of that myself.
Aw.
This is great. So the wedding was gonna be the same like date as.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
We
that.
thought,
it
well,
was.
it's been so long that we just didn't want to restart. We're like, just carry the time forward.
I feel
Keep
that.
the same date.
I feel that.
And that didn't work out.
The same page.
So,
Oh, Ant's here. I didn't know you was
But
the
in-
same age as Kelly. There you go, Ant. I didn't know you
go.
were the same age as Kelly either.
Connection.
in all fairness, I wasn't supposed to be streaming either. So this was a Kelly stream. And then at one point, she's like, you know what? Why don't you play the keyboard, which is right there?
The keyboard drums.
The keyboard drums, because we didn't have a drum set, and just do it like one song. You'll come on every once in a while.
Once in a while.
But before that, I was supposed to be on lights because we have two
Nobody.
spotlights.
You wanted to be on.
And I
Let's
love
have this
that.
clear.
Stream had a light guy.
He wanted to be
Hey.
on lights. I just wanted a blank wall with maybe some guitars, but he wanted like.
If you look at the YouTube videos, the first stream, it is boring in the background. The background is boring. So we had to spice it up a little.
Wow.
So I
Gotta
started
spice it
throwing
up.
things on.
Did anybody start off great? Like, I mean, I didn't start. My stream was like a gray curtain. Yeah. Like on my MacBook, Air. On my MacBook Air. Okay.
Yeah,
On the
I had a
surface.
Windows Surface.
Yeah.
This will do. It's fine.
It did not do.
It did do. It did do. It
I had
did
that same
do.
thing with like a black curtain. I'm like, that looks amazing. And you're like, yeah, this is great.
Okay, who's in charge? Who's in charge in your guys' relationship?
Depends, but I would say 75%.
Kelly?
Cooking, cleaning, laundry,
No, I try. I'm colorblind. I can't separate the
Garbage.
clothes.
Shut up!
cleaning the litter box, feeding the cat.
Hey, I feed the cat.
I have never heard someone use the colorblind excuse
sad.
for laundry
That's sad. I'm
ever.
about to start using it. That's what
Right?
I'm about to do. It.
Purples, blues, reds, all
Wait,
the
what are you
same.
separate? Oh, the clothes.
Yeah,
Purples and blues can be washed together. Anyway.
I don't know.
There it is. There it is. You guys throw some love in the chat. Throw out those Kelly Gates emotes. We're literally 2 couples in, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have a voice tomorrow because I'm dying. I'm dying. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. We're gonna go over to Aaron and Sai. Same question. Tell us about, how you guys met, all those things. You're up.
Aaron's ready.
Go for
Of
it.
course it's me. Of course I tell a story.
Oh,
Okay.
because you don't like a chat.
No. So, okay. We met a couple of times. We found out later that we'd met a couple of times before even knowing that we'd met those couple of times, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We met in like 2011.
11.
No, 2000. Well, the New Year's 2011, 2012. We found out I was working in Singapore and I came home to do a New Year's Eve gig and for doing a Lady Gaga show, and Simon's band played after my show.
Yes.
Thank you, original. Sorry, that was a resub. Sorry.
Oh, I'm like, the
Fucking
baby
fruit fly. Fucking fruit flies. They're driving me crazy. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Yes, and we found out that we'd actually met then and briefly. But of course I pissed off across the other side of the city afterwards to go party somewhere else. So we briefly met then, didn't realize. I then joined a Pink tribute show that I was playing in. What was it? Oh, I was in a Pink show about a couple years later, and Simon was friends with the guitarist, and you can tell us a bit.
In the city in Melbourne, there's sort of a spot that they have bands, especially over summer. It's like an outdoor stage and everything. And this tribute show Aaron was in was playing, and I went down for the afternoon and sort of met Aaron briefly, and thought, and I was, how can I put this? Probably not too recently single and out to just party a bit, and I knew Erin was single too, and I was like, what are you doing later on, sort of thing, and she blew me off.
Excuse me, Aaron, how dare
you were like, yeah, let's all meet up later or whatever, and then then you
You should not tell a story. Yeah. Anyway,
I want to. I'd say let's keep going.
No, we want the truth.
Yeah, we.
Air it all out in public.
My mind didn't go there.
How dare!
Yes,
that did not happen. Okay, let's just make that clear.
Lies.
That was like the next. No, He was like, "Oh, why don't you come out to the clubs with us?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go home and get changed, and I'll let you know." And I didn't. I just went home.
So you did blow him.
That's what it sounds like.
So it wasn't lying.
He did blow me off.
Don't worry. And then anyway, so longer story, trying to be less of a longer story. About another year later, I was doing a show, and after the show I went and saw some friends at a pub and that he was playing at. He comes out, and because I saw mates were like, he starts chatting me like, "Hey, how have you been? How you going?" And I'm like, "Good. How you been?" "Good. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. You?" Anyway, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and play." I looked at my mates. I'm like, "Who the fuck was that?" Because he's talking to me like he knows me. I had no idea. Look at his face. Look at his face.
It was just another joke.
I made such an awesome impression.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, and
did you remember?
I know, huh?
Hi.
I'm like, "Who's it?" Like, "Don't you remember? Like, we met him that time." I'm like, "Oh, oops." And then from then, it was just, we caught up a couple of times, whatever.
Then pretty much, started dating, and we were probably together 24 hours a day since.
Aww.
Nice.
Are you guys married or dating? Or somewhere
Married.
in between?
Hey, we think.
There's your
We think
answer.
we're married.
Well, Simon had a little bit of a slip up during the ceremony, so it's the thing on our thing.
Wait,
Simon
come
said,
on.
"Take this." He said, "Take this wing." And he said, "Take this wing." It's a redeem on our channel. You can see that I created a video of it because you can hear it clear as day. So you can redeem it on our channel.
Take this wing.
So I'm like,
And-
"Are we married? I don't know."
And until we started streaming on Twitch, I really thought I'd gotten away with it. No, because nobody knew.
Oh, shut
The only person that knew was Erin. She looked at me as soon as I said it. I was like, just looking at her, going, "Don't fucking say a thing. Don't say a thing."
It's the best. I'm like,
Just let it go.
This is cool. I'm gonna use this somewhere.
Oh my god.
So-
They're the best to remember.
So I think that was one of the downfalls of starting to stream.
What is,
Can you
can you give us one more downfall, please?
Yeah, one of. It's like a list.
Oh, sorry, I said one off, didn't I?
You said
That's
wing
the
as
one and
well.
only I'd say.
You said wing as well, but nobody's keeping track.
Fine.
No big deal.
Just wing it.
Oh,
Just wing it.
You guys throw some love into the chat for Aaron and Sai. Oh my god, we haven't even really started, and like this is just everything that I could have absolutely hoped for. We're gonna go over to All Music Considered, but there's Sandy and George if you're nasty. You know what I mean, guys?
Hi.
Tell us
Hi,
about
everybody.
how you met. Tell us all the things.
Sure. Well, first of all, this is so much fun, and happy birthday, Raina. And it's so fun to see everybody on the screen with us. It's such a different Twitch, stream. So it's really fantastic. George and I, we started on Twitch about a year ago, but before that, we've been musicians all our lives. But we met. I was in a band, kind of a little local band, and George was in a family band, and we met at an event, and we started kind of just hanging out and playing a little bit of music.
We were both playing at that event.
Yeah,
It was a fundraiser for a mutual friend, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And then I wore a red dress to dinner, and it was all over with. So we've been together about 7
years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Oh, cool.
And like you guys, we've been together 24/7. George he really is a legendary boat builder. He's been building wooden boats from scratch, and then he does museum restorations for Coast Guard boats, 100-year-old boats. So he does that.
Awesome.
And I'm an artist and a musician. So I think one of the greatest things of a couple, and I know you all probably feel this way, is just being able to speak that language of music together, and just being able to feel each other's rhythm and feel each other's soul, really, as you're developing music together. So it's an amazing ride for us.
It's a whole new space.
And unlike
Yeah.
everybody else, you guys were intending to stream together the whole time, right?
Yeah, did you say we've been streaming before?
No, you guys, when you started streaming, it was intended to be the both of you together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Well, we actually play gigs out. So we had already formed Dolce, and Dolce is our duet name.
Oh, nice.
And we still do gigs, but we have made Twitch front and center. I mean, this is something we're not going to change. Our community has been so incredible. Our moderators have been with us since the beginning. It's just a really rich community. So, and in fact, like once a month, we honor the moderators, give them everything we get, and we take the followers. And it's just really, we feel like we have some of our best friends on Twitch now.
Yeah.
It was the most surprising thing about Twitch to me. And admittedly, I was a little cooler to the whole idea. But then the amazing thing was the community that sprang up, and the musicians we've met, and it just blows me away. And so now there's this group of friends who are there every time we're on. A whole bunch of them. And they're talking with each other. And they're at the ends of the earth, really. Yes. But
the problem we have is on Friday nights we play actually the loveliest restaurant in our county. It's been voted that, and but at the end we're always sad we didn't get rated or something. There's something we're missing.
Yes, and you guys are in San Diego, yes?
Well, no, we're actually, I'm from California, but I moved here to Northern Michigan about 9 years ago.
Wow.
We have so much in common, Sandy. So I'm from San Diego and I live in Ohio.
Oh, is that
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was in Olevenhain, Encinitas.
Okay. Yes. That's like, 40 minutes from me tops?
And
yeah,
and
yeah.
Aaron,
Well, we.
EBX is in Michigan too.
Oh, you
we
are?
are we are
Really?
like 2 miles north of Detroit.
Okay,
Oh.
sure. So you're about 5 hours south of
Yeah.
us.
So
We're in
you're
Leelanau
you're in
County.
the UP.
Northern.
No, we're in the little finger, the hand. So we are actually in a lovely.
We're on a peninsula that sticks
Okay.
out into Lake Michigan.
That sounds amazing.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Who knew the technology to do this? I'm just curious.
Well, I had a radio show for 15 years called Travel Talk Radio.
You can tell by her refined
It's
voice.
so good. It's
Seriously,
so
yeah,
good.
yeah. For real.
I produced radio by satellite. I was in 100 countries, so I did it a long time. But I had to produce my own. So, and I did a lot of videos. By the time I had gotten into about 3 years of it, I was on CNN, NBC, doing a broadcast in Los Angeles, and then on radio shows throughout. So I had to know technology. So we were streaming a little bit on Facebook, but it was ungratifying, really.
Yes.
But then when we started Twitch, the OBS and slobs and all that, I loved it. I thought it was just incredible. George has really embraced the sound. So we've got great
Okay.
mixers in both our houses. In the woods, we have a little cottage, and in this little house too. So it's worked out really great between us.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. You guys throw. Oh, I didn't ask Aaron and Sai. Who's in charge?
Here's the thing. Okay.
No one's in
And I don't
charge.
think it's
Can of worms here.
possible for Aaron to be in charge.
Look, see, that's just me. Everyone else thinks it's me just because I'm loud and I'm like, like, he's the one usually in charge. Like, let's be honest.
No, look, I think it just depends on what we're doing. Same
Yeah.
as sort of you guys. It's like we're both good at different things, and we both like to take charge in different things.
Yeah.
So it's really I'd probably say it's half. Where just depends on the situation.
I'm
with,
gonna-
with Twitch, I deal with all the tech stuff and all the sound, all that sort of stuff. And Aaron's obviously just the
Cray one.
that.
You're the-
I mean,
Nah.
it's probably comes
so
down to
Aaron, you're the
like-
trophy wife.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. No,
Wait, right. You're talking about Sandy doing ASMR, right? I agree with you 100%.
Yes.
Sandy could
Yes.
totally do ASMR.
I would listen to that.
Yes. Yes.
The what?
ASMR is like when you're just like, okay.
Who said that?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, she could
So,
be on here.
Here we go.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll slowly go down the rabbit hole together. Who knows?
Yes. Yes.
For it.
We're all subscribing for that. And for Sandy and George, who's in charge?
What do you think, George?
The what?
Who's in charge, baby?
Flacco
Who's in
is in
charge?
charge.
Our manager. That's the four-legged guy that,
No.
he has the camera. He's
heard
got
him.
the kibble. He's got, he's,
I heard
we're
him.
at his.
He's
Yeah,
like wondering
but I
why
think
he's not
we're
in the
like
combo.
everybody here. We share
Yeah.
responsibilities. We both take
Yeah.
charge at times.
You do what you're good at.
Yeah.
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 And we give each other a rest sometimes, and it's all good.
On that note, I have a question about that. Do you guys think it's that's because of us all being musician couples? Because I feel like it's different. Like I hadn't dated another musician, and I thought I could never be with a musician because I thought it'll just clash. Whereas it's been the complete opposite, and I feel like that's why we mesh so well. Like that's like you said, like that the balance is.
You
But I
tend
don't know
to
if you guys
sort of
think-
share a lot more of responsibilities and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
but it's
rather
not-
than
Yeah.
if one of us wasn't a musician,
It could-
you'd probably find a little bit more friction, and somebody else probably taking a
think
bit more
you're right.
control over things. And
Because I find a lot of probably people that aren't musicians don't really get what we do. Like in my experience, they're like,
I get other friends and that have said, how, like, as much as you get married because you love somebody or whatever, but to spend 24 hours a day with somebody constantly is tough. And I've had a lot of people say to me, how do you do it? How do you do it? And it's like, there's just a mutual thing that you can't explain. And it's like, well, I want to do this. I want to share this. I want to spend all this time with that person. and that's why it works.
Do you
Yeah, I
guys?
don't know, does it say you
Oh,
guys?
go ahead.
No, that was it.
Oh,
Well, I think you're right about the music being a portion of this too, because the music is so much joy. We find there's so much of our conversation that is surrounded about music, about new music especially. We're always, and that new music I think keeps us really charged. When people say, "What's your favorite song?" It's always something that's brand new.
What's your favorite song right now?
Oh gosh, what do you think? Oh, one more cup of coffee is, and Dylan. We've been doing that, and I
Okay.
think that's my favorite right now.
Okay. All right.
I think.
But the interesting thing is when you talk about being 24/7 is that, if it was all about cooking and doing the dishes and walking the dog, we probably would have strangled each other. But, the music is a different world, and we kind of can escape together to that from the day to day and
So
washing the masks and so
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Should I call you Trish or Vlad? Because I heard Aaron call you Trish, but I know you as Vlad. So
Our community calls me Trasha, so I mean, hey, okay.
I don't know
That's how you get my attention at my old job. It was Trasha, and that was.
Well, Madame Vlad, I don't want to call you. You were gonna.
Marina went way the other way, Madame.
I can't do
Thank
Trish.
you.
Ah!
Miss Vlad,
Yes.
yeah.
You were
Jan,
gonna say something before you beat up your mic. What was?
Yeah,
that was
my
really
bad.
funny.
I know how to function with the good mic. I know how to function with the not so good mic. No, I was gonna say, because I don't want to say I'm not a musician because I was a band kid all my life, but I think it's more than the music aspect. I think it's just being a creative person, just period. Because like Aaron said, I'm an artist. I'm a visual artist. I love to paint. I love to draw. I mean, I have Frida Kahlo tattooed on the better half of my arm.
Did you design that?
I did not know. Somebody else did. But I'm a visual artist. She's, the auditory artist. She's a musician. And I think that that's a big part of why, not even just streaming on Twitch, but just our relationship in general, our friendship in general, has always worked because we are two creative brains, and everybody here knows that is a very special type of person. That is a very nuanced type of brain that you have. Like, I have this idea, I have to get it out right now, whether it's me getting paint all over the floor in the other room or her, tearing out pages out of a notebook. That's a lie. She doesn't write with paper. She likes to type stuff. Making 5 different documents, with a bunch of different, lines and stuff in it, and just song ideas that she has. It's a very nuanced thing. And, pre-pandemic, pre-Twitch, real gig life was, she'd get home at, 1, 2 in the morning, or I know she's going to be gone for 2 weeks at a time. And, that's just okay. If I was say that I, had my art, get accepted to some art gallery, that's not in Michigan or something. I know for a fact she wouldn't even bat an eye and go, oh my God, cool. Like, if I can go, I'm gonna go with you. Just like if she was on tour, I worked in the service industry, so chances are I was never at a gig, but if I could go, I'm going. Because you always want to support the other person in their creative endeavors. That's their passion. That's their heart and soul put into a song, put on a canvas, whatever it may be. So I think it's beyond music, and it's just being a creative person and having the creative heart, mind, and soul is a big part of that. Probably, I don't want to speak for all of us, but I'd hazard that bet that that's probably one thing we all have in common. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree with that 100%. Like, there's a certain psychosis that has to exist in order for you to be a good artist, or like a working or successful artist, because I think if you're working, you are successful. And there's a certain type of like, okay, I'm not going to work today. It's my day off. But like literally my day off means that I'm not talking to people.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I'm not sending emails and editing and writing it. Yeah. And so
I'm attacked. I've been attacked. Her resting is she has to figure out how to rest productively. Period. I talk about it every day. It's been a point of
rest productively.
It is, and it's a sickness.
Be more
but
productive while I'm resting.
yeah. Why can't these songs write themselves while I'm sleeping? Yeah, exactly. You guys show some love to all of our all of our beautiful, beautiful couples. I'm gonna introduce Mike and I for those of you that are joining in stream who maybe don't know us, because I think everybody in my stream knows our story. But Mike and I met in a Craigslist band. The band was already put together, and we had a house party. Like, we had been like working on all of our songs, and we had this house party, and Mike showed up with one of his friends. And I thought he was so beautiful, but he was doing these like weird, like erratic, like motions with his body. And I was like looking at my friend, and I was like, I don't know, like, if this person has like the mental capacity, like if I'm allowed to think they're attractive. Like, I really was like I wasn't sure, like, is this person capable? I didn't know, right? He was on drugs. So he ends up coming back to our band rehearsal like a few days later, because one of the other singers had invited him to audition to be our keyboard player. And he shows up like wasted with like Ultimate Warrior paints like all over his like his pants are falling off, and I'm just like, oh my God, like this guy's about to be in our band. And so he auditions, he kills it at the audition. And they're like, yep, we want you. And he's like, well, I can be in your band, but I'm gonna need rides. And I'm just like, like, do not ask
The
me.
worst
Like,
person ever.
Like
the worst. The worst person ever.
I'm like, just don't ask me. Like, I'm not giving you rides. Like, I live like 5 minutes from the rehearsal spot. I'm not driving to the other side of town. Well, he's amazing. We end up becoming good friends. I end up driving him to his house multiple times. And we got together on the 4th of July. Like,
I still need a ride.
He still needs rides. Yeah.
Do you not drive at all?
No, he drives. We're a one car family. Like, there's no need. When you guys talk about being together 24/7, like the only time that I'm apart from my husband and my son is like if I have a theater gig and I'm going to rehearsal or something, like, or if I'm doing like a commercial. Like, other than that, we're always together. There's really not a reason for us to have 2 cars. But so we would like sneak around. We didn't want the band to know we were dating because, you know, volatile, you know, bands are like that. We ended up making it. The band didn't. We became a couple on the 4th of July, like a long time ago. And we ended up getting married in 2011 in January. So we just celebrated 10 years. We have a son. We have a son who's awesome. Yes, we have Saucy. I think, does anybody else have children in these couples
Yes,
group?
yeah, we do.
Sandy and George? Okay.
Yeah, we have. I have a son in Japan, and George has a daughter in Los Angeles and a daughter in Bellingham, Washington.
Bellingham. Okay,
nice.
all right. I love that. Having a kid when you're in a creative relationship is a whole nother dynamic. It's a whole nother dynamic. We weren't sure if we were just like, oh my God, because I had an executive job. We've always been musicians. Every job I've ever had, they've known, yes, I would love to work for you, but my music comes first. If I ever get a gig or something, like, it comes first. And so every job has always known that. But when we had our son, it was just like, I cannot keep working at like an executive level and like doing music and raising my kids. So I quit my job. We went musicians full time, and now our son is a creative as well. He doesn't even know anything else. He's, you know, it's normal for him. So what do you think?
About what?
You got anything to say? Santa?
Ho, 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 ho.
He needs a ride.
He actually drives the majority of the time, except for when we were van lifing. I drove the van because I loved driving the van, and I would go like 67, 68 in the fast lane, or like if it was like 70, I'd go like 74 in the fast lane with like our big tall van, and people would be pissed off at us. Mike would be pissed off. He'd be like, "What the?" And I'd be like, "I'm going over the speed limit. Like, they're not gonna peer pressure me."
Go in the speed limit.
For a second, I was gonna freak out because I thought you were talking kilometers, and I was like, kilometers? Like, what are you even doing on the highway?
No, our van would have flipped. No, I'm a consistent like 4 miles over the speed limit. Like, and people, especially in Michigan, they get so angry, and I'm like,
Dude.
first of all, if you
You
can
don't play
afford the
Michigan.
speeding ticket, go around me. because I cannot. And second of all, I was here first. Like, you're behind me. So, like, you're not peer pressuring me to go faster.
There's no reasoning with her.
He hates it.
She'll
He hates
never,
it.
ever.
He hates
She'll
it.
never see
You
the
end up
point.
in the overtaking lane and block all the people. You're like, stuff.
I'm not blocking them because when I got
you
there,
don't merge to the other side where there's no cars. You just sit in the
Yes.
is it the right? Would it be the left-hand lane for them, right? Is it the left-hand
The
lane
left
for
is
you?
for us,
The overtaking?
yeah.
For us,
Yeah.
it's the right.
Right.
So when you've got okay, how do I convert these right to left? No, so
It's the opposite.
so you sit in the left-hand lane. There's no cars in the right, but you're like, bitch, I got here first. I'm gonna stay here. I don't care.
If I drive, I'm usually going long distance and my cruise control is on. Like, you're not peer pressuring me because you have to go 8 exits and I'm going 32. Like, no, absolutely not.
Just get in the center lane.
Thank you.
Nope, because you know what?
Thank you.
The person is like, move.
They are, and I'm like, you should move.
When we speak English,
Raina.
when he interviewed you, I was like, holy shit, he is talking to his fucking twin. I fucking hate her so much right now. Why is she validating him? Why?
By the way,
was so upset.
Raina is the boss in our relationship, and I pride myself in being able to say that I don't have a boss except my wife.
Aww.
Everyone else can go piss off.
I am the boss. I'm the oldest of 5. I'm a Leo. What more can I'm a front woman. Like, I had to marry someone. Like, someone
subservient.
Not subservient. No.
Submissive.
Someone.
I need to marry a power bottom, okay?
I had to marry
What
someone.
is a power bottom? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
How do those things work?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Shut up, creative minds.
Thank you, creative minds. Thank you.
Power bottoms unite.
Technically, I'm a switch, but I like to be on top.
Kelly, you did this.
Yeah, you really did. Fucking you and Santa. Oh my God. Okay, so I kind of warned you guys. It's this fun little thing that we have on our stream where we talk about who our Twitch husbando and our Twitch waifu is. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a Twitch crush. And like, I've let everybody know that like I don't have crushes. I haven't had a crush in a very long time because this is all meat and it changes. And so like for me, if I have a crush on somebody, it's like they're talented, they're kind, like there's just, once you hit a certain age, and we're all older than that, it stops being about looks. Like it probably stopped being about looks at like 21 for me. And I was just like, oh, that person's soul is just like garbage. So everybody has asked me multiple times on stream, like, who's your husbando? Who's your waifu? And it took me a really long time to like figure it out because I don't go to people's stream and go, wow, that person's so beautiful. Like that's not, but I did a lot of thinking, and my Twitch husbando is Nick Black Music. His music is absolutely incredible. And my Twitch waifu is Raquel, because again, her music is absolutely incredible. And I'm talking about their original music. And it was funny because Mike has this running joke now where he's just like, I hate Nick Black, right? Which he doesn't.
I actually love Nick Black.
Yeah,
He's
he loves Nick Black, but it's like a thing, right? It's just like now he has. So if I change my mind, like he'll have somebody else that he has to hate. Their brain and their heart need to be top notch. Exactly. Like I don't care about anything else. But so Dave Chappelle is like my celebrity crush because like Dave Chappelle's intelligent and he like walked away from the industry. And to me, that is just like everything, right? So we were talking about Twitch though. So what I would like to know and this is a hard one. It took me like a month. Me and Raquel have the same birthday. Yes. Raquel, yeah. So me, Raquel, Meghan Markle, Barack Obama. Like when I tell you that,
Wow, that's a
Nice.
nice company.
some heaters,
Very nice.
some
nice.
heaters. You see why I had to be the boss. No, but no, if you guys have a Twitch crush, or like a Twitch husbando or a waifu or somebody that you're just like, man, this person's music just like gets me to my soul. Who is it? And you might not have one. Thank you, Anna. Hi, I didn't even see you in there. Congratulations on your new single, by the way. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole bop. So thank you so much. Who would it be? It's a hard one. It took me like a month.
That's really tough.
No, well,
to be honest.
That's, it's like Raina's
No,
like,
no.
I had a few months, and she's like, just think about it right now.
Bring it up.
The thing is too that, like, I mean, we started on Twitch in November last year, and with all sincerity, I can't think of anyone I haven't watched where I've gone, I love this about that person, or I love this, or there's always something. Like I can't really pinpoint, like whether it's a vocal tone, or whether it's how they play, or whether it's the songs, or whether it's their personality. There's always something I'll pick up on and go, oh, I really like that about that person.
That's not what you said. I think you said, is it just me, or did he say there's never something that I have?
Yeah, no, he said wing. He said wing for sure. 100%.
So I understood you. I understood you.
Thanks,
I
Kelly.
got your back. I got your
He
back.
said I've never gone onto anybody's streaming where I've gone, I like that. I'm like, that's not.
So Aaron, you have one.
All right.
Aaron, by the
just for you, Aaron, I'll
Aaron
re-explain
has
that. All
one.
right.
Yeah, Raina, you're right. I could see it in her eyes.
yeah, Aaron has one. So we want to go to Aaron Shay. You have one.
Yes.
I have one.
We saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Who you got? This is a beautiful way to shout people out.
Well, my first girly crush on the Twitch had to be, of course, Adiana, because I'm like,
What's their stream name? I don't know that person.
Adiana Vega.
Oh,
Adiana
okay.
underscore Vega.
Okay.
Her I remember watching her and was like, this girl's voice is like just making me. Anyway, she just like I was just like. There's a quote on her thing, because I said I'm like, she reminds her like she's like if you've seen Dogma, if anyone's seen Dogma, I said she's like Alanis Morissette in that, where it's like she's like God. Alanis Morissette plays God, and she like as soon as she opens her mouth like to sing or speak, everybody dies, because they're like they're not worthy of that
Wow.
that higher ethereal.
Can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out? Can someone spell her name?
I got it.
You got it? Okay, good.
She's just like, I mean, she's so soulful. I think it's soulful, and just her range is amazing, and it was just her fills and everything else. She's
got such a beautiful tone.
I'm just like,
it's really good.
But then like I don't have a Twitch husband really. You freaking got Nacho.
Yeah, but he's not a streamer.
No. Well,
it could be
I must say,
a
at the moment, actually, I've got a little soft spot for Joey Collins, purely because I feel bad for him, because you give him so much shit.
I do not. Shit. Hey, I just renamed him and everybody loved it. So hold on.
And everybody loved it.
Jolly Collins. Or Jolly Collins.
Joey Collins UK, yes. Is the last part of his name. Yes. Joey Collins UK.
Yeah, Joey's great.
But then of course there's Roxy and Christopher.
Yeah, Roxy Gun Project.
That's like our Twitch. Our for fuck's sake.
Are they the menage to your trois?
Words.
Huh? What?
Sorry, what?
Who?
What?
What are you?
Words are hard, guys.
I said, are they the menage to your trois?
Sure, it's good.
You were like, they're just.
It's probably because we just stir a lot of shit together. Let's go into the strings and stir shit as couples.
Oh, I love that. We got to get more. We got to do more of these couples things. These are just warming my whole entire soul right now. What about the rest of you guys? Is there any other streamers that just like EVX?
Well,
oh wait, who said?
I was gonna say, we can literally go 1, 2, 3 and say the same person without even talking about it first.
Ready?
That's the great part.
Set,
but
go.
All right,
But
which one first?
I was gonna say girl or guy first.
Guy first.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fenwa and Beta.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fenwa. So Fenwa Tarian is, or is it Turian? I'm actually not sure how to say his last
I
name.
don't know. We're Fenwa fangirls.
We are Fenwa
100%.
fangirls.
Fenwa rated you today too, yes?
Yes, he did. And he does this coolest shtick with a Fallout character. So he plays a lot of video game music, and he just does acoustic, and he sings and plays guitar. But he does this like amazing. The only thing I have to go on is he does this amazing movie phone type voice in between.
But like more suave than the movie phone.
he could
Movie phone.
read me anything.
He could read the phone book from like 1982 and I'd be like, yes.
Yes.
From 1982.
And so, and for me, our waifu, literally, it's called the waifu chat in Discord. We found one of our bestest best friends through Twitch. She is not a music streamer. She is a game streamer. Her name is Areza Beta. I have way too many female music streamers. To,
They're
like,
in your
fangirl.
stream. They've been in your stream. I've seen their name. EREZA.
Yes, so-
Is that it?
ZE.
ZE.
It's actually three. It's three different E's in the first name, but it's Areza. It's like R-E. Oh my God.
Rezebeta.
Is a lot of E's. But she is a game streamer actually,
Mhm.
and she is just like, she's one of us. You know, like when you pop into somebody's stream, whether it's music or games or art, whatever, and you just like totally click with that person. And
Happy birthday, Queen Raina.
Thank you so
Aw.
much. They call me Queen. The Grundys call me Queen. It
What's your name?
amazing.
It just gives me life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarcy.
But yeah, she's just one of those people who is just our people. You know, we just vibe with her. We immediately started like hanging out with her in her streams and playing the games with her and doing her community nights, and like I don't know, it's just one of the most beautiful relationships that like we've ever accidentally formed.
She's one of those people that I said that when we finally get to meet her in real life, I'm gonna probably run and jump on her to give her a hug. I'll miss because I'm clumsy.
Yeah.
But like it feels like we've known her all of our life. Like she's one of us. I will say too that if I had to add, just because of course, like I've been thinking now, Liz Vega is another person.
100%.
She's who we raided into after our stream today. First moment I met her, I'm like, her voice, and she plays the harp like she came out the womb playing the harp, like just
So good.
amazing.
Yeah.
And Mermaid Unicorn is
That's
the
who
other
I was gonna
person
say,
that I was gonna
too.
say. Like if I had to pick a music streamer, it would be Mermaid Unicorn.
Will you
Just-
shout out Liz and Mermaid
Who's
Unicorn?
Mermaid Unicorn?
Yes, you need to follow
Aaron.
Mermaid
Yeah.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
As
and
I'm sitting
her
here, like,
hair
look
is
at
the
that.
same color as your onesie right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has one of the most incredibly talented voices I have ever fucking heard.
Yes.
Period.com.
Yes.
Who was the
Yeah.
other one?
Mermaid Unicorn and Liz Vega.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
We
Liz
Speak
Vega.
English Good
Liz
is
Vega
shouting
too.
out everybody, but you guys didn't see him shout out Nick Black Music, did you? See?
And I won't. And I won't. Nick, I'm coming for you. Stay with my girl.
Anyways, he's shouting out everybody.
Except
So
Nick
Everybody
Black.
but Nick
yeah,
Black.
he is. He is. Oh, I love it. It's so great. It's so great. That's a healthy relationship for you when you can joke about things like that. It is, right? Because like imagine if like you guys have all been there with like relationships when if I was like, oh yeah, Nick Black Music is like my waifu, and Mike was like, and I was like, like it would be like a whole different vibe, you know? So put your musical crushes in there, please, like let's shout each other out. Like I get so hyped sometimes when people are singing, and what does it for me is the original music. I love a cover, but like Calvin Thomas, like can we talk about the fact that like his voice is like feathers? Like it's just it drives me crazy how incredible his voice is. So there's just some amazing streamers out there. So yes, it's
They
Calvin
really are.
Thomas Music. And then
We
the
really
Nick
find
Grundy experience.
ourselves going in after our stream and we do the raid, and then we find ourselves after hours and we go to Scotty Makes Music. We go to Sim Caesar, who does, I mean, if you can believe this, one of our favorite channels is Simulator, the flight simulator. The guy just makes it so much fun.
Yes.
So we end up there at night too. So, but I noticed that one of our viewers today is Mrs. Artie Pants.
Miss Artie
And she-
Pants.
Yeah, and she's really talented. You know, she does art, she does music, she has children.
Yes.
She's doing all of it right now. So, you know, hats off to her. But we have a lot of people we really adore.
The simulator. I don't know who they are. Say their name again so we can shout them out.
Sim Caesar.
Sim Caesar.
And he does make it a lot of fun. I mean, you're doing donuts
He
in
really
the
is a
runway,
gas.
and yeah, you really have. It rains in the cockpit. It's
Thank you, Heaven.
Twitch Unity.
Twitch Unity, baby. Come on.
These guys.
No, I don't know about you, but for me anyway, I think Missy Alcazar music is definitely my like number one.
who is that?
Which, like,
Kelly?
Missy Alcazar
Oh yeah.
music. Yeah, she's a piano player and she's got really wonderful originals and she's just hilarious. So definitely we raided into her very, very early on, and I remember after we raided, my friends and I, who also are very gracefully mods for her channel, we had our WhatsApp chat. We're like, holy crap, she's so amazing. And like we will randomly find ourselves in her chat and it's like, oh my god, look, you're here. Yeah, I'm here too. We're watching her because she's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I don't know about
Well, you're always either in Mrs. Stream, you're in Sandy's stream,
well, I don't know what if he's talking about me. I'm asking about him.
or Phil's stream.
My man Evans is also, I don't know. So my man Evans is a guitar
Evans.
player. Yeah, and he's I gotta say, probably an amazing guitar player and a really, really, really nice human being. Like super nice human being. What are you laughing at, Aaron?
Nothing.
I was gonna say, you know what? Afterwards, I was gonna say you inside, but you know what? I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Who else you got for us, Joe?
Pardon?
Who you got for us, Joe?
For me.
Joe used to hang out in your stream so much.
Stop.
Yeah. No, it's true. So I have to say, you come on at 7 a.m.
So early.
I start working at 7 a.m. So I'd come on, I'd be like, fantastic. I put you on and I start working. And then I realized by 10 o'clock I haven't done shit.
Yeah,
so I'm
you
like,
didn't
I
get a
can't do it
single-
anymore. I can't. I was like, why am I waking up early?
Waking up early to watch Raina.
So I honestly couldn't do it anymore.
That's so awesome.
That's great.
Such truism. Who's
I'm
one of your
gonna
favorite?
quickly say Jeffy.
Well,
as well
it's,
for us,
first
the
one.
one. There's a streamer on
Well,
here
you-
who lives near us ish, and
You know, in my
like,
experience,
Sorry.
No, go.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Go ahead, George. We haven't heard from you.
no, as I mentioned before, the community that we discover that significant to me are just a couple of guys, and I don't know, Sandy may have different, but I'm pretty sure she agrees generally that Scotty makes music and Kev from the bunker are just like kindred spirits in this whole venture, and it's so delightful to hang on their streams or have them
Who's
come
the
into
second
ours.
person that you said? Kev from the
Scotty
bunker?
makes music.
And then
Was the first one, and he does a lot of original stuff.
And then Kev.
Kev from the bunker, who is a Toronto musician. But,
Northbound. Look, I have to stop you guys because I shit you not. Mike's husbando is Northbound Matt. I don't know if it's Northbound Matt or DJ Wooby. I don't know which one it is, but he loves Northbound Matt. Loves Northbound Matt.
I do love me some Northbound Matt.
They have a thing. They have a Midwest connection that
The Midwest connection.
It's deep. It's deep. Like if they ever met IRL, I honestly don't know if I would if I would make it. Like I feel like they would cut me out. I really do.
He'd be gone.
Yeah. He'd be like, sorry, like Northbound makes a good hot dish. Look,
Hot
see,
dish.
hot dish.
Hot dish, what's up?
I'm sure of it. I'm sure
Like,
of it.
Matt, can I get a ride?
Yeah. He would. It's
What's
all
up,
right.
Matt? How are you?
Matt has a second seat. I don't need you anymore. Charlie plays guitar as your husbando. Let's shout him out. Ben Smith Music. You guys, please, please, please go follow all of these musicians. Like, everyone who's here tonight is extremely not just talented, but extremely dope, like as an individual and as a human being. And so if they're telling you that somebody is cool, I can kid you not that they are probably amazing. And the people that I know that they've said are amazing. Yes, if you have the emotes to any of these streamers, drop those emotes. Your Twitch crush is no longer streaming. Did you guys used to love Dave K music? Because I loved Dave K when he streamed. And he was really honest about like, you guys, like as soon as the live world opens up, I'm out of here. And everybody was like, well, damn, like that hurts. That hurts real bad. And like he was amazing and he dipped out like real quick. Welsh Pete, I know a few people who love Welsh Pete. That's C Twitty's crush. Yes.
So sweet.
Yes.
I really love Pete. He's so sweet.
Follow all of the couples, you guys. Exclamation couples will bring up their handles, and you guys can follow them all around. So I have my next question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Isn't this so fun?
You didn't ask me who
I'm
because
sorry.
You've had months to think about these, Raina, and we have to figure
Well,
them out
the next question, none of us have thought of. But okay, sorry. Who's your waifu and your husbando, honey?
Well, no, I don't want to.
No.
You forget about old me over here.
Forget about old Santa.
Don't forget about old Santa here. No, I have to go with Liz Vega.
Yeah.
And then Northbound. Yeah, we'll go with Northbound. That's it.
There was no glitter, no nothing. There was nothing on that.
Drop the names.
Liz Vega's awesome. I got to talk to her and hang out. And plus,
thank you for the claps for him, Kelly.
Liz and I are going to be playing the same gig in IRL in September. We're going to both be playing in the same festival. So
very
fun.
cool.
With Matt Suarez. Look, this is one thing about being married or in a relationship with a creative. He goes, hey, so Northbound Matt asked me to go.
Matt.
I'm sorry, not
Suarez.
Northbound Matt. I'm sorry, Northbound Matt is in chat. Matt Suarez, who's like my Twitch. He's like my Twitch brother because like we know each other from San Diego. And when I hopped onto Twitch, I was like, holy shit, Matt Suarez is on Twitch. Is this my Matt Suarez? So like we've gone. I could see Leon Bratt being people's husbando. I could see that. I could see that. He's a little young for me though.
He's a body piercer.
He's a little young. But he goes, hey, so Matt Suarez wants me to go on tour with him for 2 weeks. And I was like, great, get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. He's like, we're gonna be mostly in the car and doing some shows. I don't even need to hear anything else. What are the dates? And so I just feel like if he wasn't married to a creative or if we weren't in a creative relationship and somebody was like, hey, do you mind if I leave for 2 weeks and go sleep with this dude in his car and play gigs and because that let's be real, that's what tour is
and go see Dave Matthews Band at the Gorge.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go.
Whatever.
but that's what tour is. You're sleeping in a van, you're sleeping in a car, you're getting hotels when you're lucky, but really that's what tour is. It's travel and with cool gigs in between. And
could I interject something?
I would love.
I'm just wondering, speaking of travel, whether any of y'all have streamed from on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Because we want to make a trip here this fall, pandemic situation allowing, spend a month on the road. And if any of you streamed that way.
Caveman's here because of a zoo stream that I did. So I've taken my Twitch channel multiple places, and I try to do scouting when I can to see if Wi-Fi is good. But we've gone to Disneyland, we've gone to the zoo, we've gone to the botanical gardens, we've gone all kinds of places. When I first heard about Twitch was in 2017 when we were on van life, and my original plan was to stream and to read books in the van at night. But the technology was just too much. It took a pandemic and me sitting down to like figure it out. But yes, the Streamlab app is way better than the Twitch app because you get to see chat and stuff. So I would recommend doing it that way. Or I mean, depends on where you're going. You can get a rig. Like there's people that stream with rigs, but mostly when we're traveling, we just use our phones and like take an extra battery pack, and it works. It works great. It works really, really well.
Just using the phone as a hotspot.
No, just using the Wi-Fi on my phone.
No, just using the phone.
The
as,
data.
Using
the data.
the phone as your camera and everything.
Camera, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I would use the Streamlabs app because I've tried the Twitch app and
I think they have
it's
OBS.
kind of glitchy and you can't see chat, which is really frustrating.
There's also some really cool technology out there, like our mixer, which is a Zoom. What is it? The Live Track L8. You can actually, it's formatted so it can hook up to a cell phone, so you can actually use like high quality audio. Now the only problem is streaming high quality audio over crappy Wi-Fi or even like 4G or something. So you gotta be careful on how much you're pushing. But if it's just your camera and you're using the mic on your camera, these things are so powerful and awesome.
And before
it's perfect.
I started doing IRL, which this is no secret, I love just chatting. Like I really ride the line of just chatting in my stream, and I know that. But I love just chatting, and there are some very successful just chatting streamers that just use their phone. Melina is one of them. She's like one of my favorites. I love Melina, and she has 2 phones. One that she streams on and one that she reads chat off of. And she'll have like 5,000-6,000 people. And so I always tell people if she can stream on her phone to like 5,000 people, we can stream on our phones.
Yeah.
And
that's
she travels,
really useful.
Yeah.
We just need to play acoustic.
She's got 2 phones.
Right, exactly. If you're just playing acoustic, you can just set your phone up, push live, and just do the same thing you guys are doing now, except without
Megan
mics.
Linnaeus did a really cool campfire stream one time that I really enjoyed. She just set up her phone like out by the campfire and just played some songs, and I thought it was really cool. So yes, travel, take your community. It's super duper fun. You guys are gonna love it.
Cool.
Yes, TED Talk Tuesday, Wednesday birthdays. That's how we roll over here. Okay, so here's my next question for you guys. Your biopic is coming out, much like Will Smith is playing the father of Venus and Serena Williams, which is amazing. And he's still alive.
I didn't know that. That's so cool.
Watch the trailer. I instantly started bawling, like instantly. Like I was just like, oh my god! I will be ugly crying and watching that in my Discord in November. You guys are more than welcome. I cannot wait. But he's alive. So Venus and Serena's dad is alive, and he got to pick Will Smith to play him.
Dang.
Right?
He picked Will Smith?
Who do you pick? Who plays you guys? Who plays you? It's amazing, Aaron. Watch the trailer. I'll put the link for you guys. It's amazing.
Do you follow American tennis?
Look, Ziggy uses the Streamlabs app when she rides her bicycle to stream. So you would pick Northbound Matt would pick Will Smith.
Yes. I agree, Northbound. That's a good pick. Good pick.
Whoever can go first. I haven't answered this question for myself yet. So whoever wants to go first, who plays your couple in the biopic?
Kelly knew
Angelina Jolie plays me. I know that for a fact. I don't even have to think about that.
Sorry, who? Sorry, I missed it.
I get Angelina Jolie. I pick her. I don't even have to think about it. Done.
Does that make me Winona Ryder then?
Oh,
that's perfect.
I was gonna pick Lady Gaga for you, but I could see that.
I picked Lady Gaga for Angelina Jolie. Picks Lady Gaga.
Fair enough.
Tight. Okay, let's
really,
go.
I've never thought about that at all.
That was off the gate. That was great. Right. Kelly, Joe, anybody want to go next? Shay and Sai? Not Shay and Sai, Aaron and Sai.
No, Scap. I know what Joe's gonna say.
Tell us.
Kelly would have picked Angelina Jolie too.
No, man.
What?
I thought, jeez, your brain. I thought he was gonna say Kristen Stewart.
Oh, okay.
That's what she wanted you to say.
Sorry?
That's what she wanted you to say, and
no,
you made the mistake of not saying what she wanted you to say.
Kristen,
okay. I gave him a dirty look.
Yep.
So Kelly's not a fan, but I remember. So I used to do photography back in the day. And I took a picture of Kelly, and everyone was like, "Why do you have a picture of Kristen Stewart?" I was like,
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so who's Joe?
So what's the movie with Mel Gibson that you're not that I want you to be Mel Gibson?
Yeah, that's not a good
That's
association,
Not a
though.
good choice.
There's when I was young.
Mad Max? Is it
What's
Mad
it?
Max?
No, but
So
that
the
is
cover of
Nicolas
Mad
Cage.
Max.
Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Nikki Cage is my favorite. Be Nikki Cage.
Yeah.
Wait, you're pointing to me?
For him?
Yes, I
Nick Cage, everybody.
Nick Cage and
I'm a
Kristen
washed up
Stewart.
2000s actor.
How dare you call Nicolas Cage washed up? That is Nicky
sorry,
Cage.
he
He's
is
a
in the movie
national
now.
treasure.
Yeah.
That was such a bad joke. Such a bad joke. Such a bad
George
joke.
has ours. Who's ours?
Well, you have ours too, right?
No, I
No,
don't.
say it,
So
say it, Joe.
I'm
Say it,
picking
Joe.
Sissy Spacek and Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh.
Well, she's no slouch.
All right.
I'll take Sissy.
Who's the character in Frankie and Frankie and Grace?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Jane Fonda or Lily Tomlin?
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Oh, Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Yes.
Jane
Yeah, Jane Fonda.
Because you got
She's
style.
like, yeah,
you got
it's
style.
Jane Fonda.
Could do it. Could do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, next.
Who do you guys got?
Yeah, and it can't be some Australian nobodies that we don't know.
Shut up!
Wow.
I've got an Aussie, but she's not a nobody.
I know exactly who you're gonna say.
Olivia. What?
It's only because I've got the red hair at the moment.
No, Margot Robbie.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
I reckon she'd be.
I thought you were gonna say Isla Fisher.
No.
I could see either.
I didn't
I
think of
know.
her. No, I reckon
She's
Margot
like,
Robbie would do the crazy.
Is she
No.
Australian?
Oh, so as
Yeah, I didn't think
Wedding
of that.
Crashers.
Harley
Like,
Quinn.
never leave
Yeah,
me.
Harley
I
Quinn.
told you.
Oh,
my
dude, you could be Harley Quinn.
Mhm.
Damn, you got a
Aaron,
range.
on Christmas, on Halloween, you have to dress as Harley Quinn.
Yep. It's
Harley
what you have
On
to do now.
Christmas?
No, on Halloween. I made a mistake. I meant Halloween.
Halloween.
You know that Christmas dress up.
Ho ho ho.
I made a mistake.
Why Christmas?
Kelly doesn't sit on Santa's lap when it comes to Christmas.
Climb aboard, kiddies. Oh, that didn't sound good. Jeez.
That is not what I meant.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, they're saying Hugh Jackman for you.
Yeah, Hugh
Sai.
Jackman. That's a good one too.
Ben Affleck.
For side?
Yeah.
Ben
Mhm.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see Ben. You guys see Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Cartagena. That's a good idea.
I see Jackman.
I see
Zoe
Jackman.
Bell. That's
I
not
see
bad.
Jackman.
Yeah, I'll go Jackman. That's a good. I like that.
Really?
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. like your personality.
Really?
Ish.
Ben Affleck is
Wow.
cool.
I don't know.
Ish.
No?
Kevin Hart. Wait, who's
I really
Kevin?
don't know how I feel about that.
Who's Kevin Hart?
Who's playing? Who is Kevin Hart playing? Northbound. Please tell me that that's Mike. Please tell me Kevin Hart.
I was going to
plays
say
Mike.
Melvin Chestnut for me.
You mean Morris Chestnut?
I mean Morris Chestnut. I like his teeth.
you Morris. Okay, go Morris Chestnut. Go Morris. He's going Morris Chestnut.
Or Chris Farley. Chris Farley be dope too.
I see like I see one of the Phoenixes playing you.
The Phoenixes.
Phoenix?
Like
Oh,
like
Joaquin.
Joaquin. I see like Joaquin playing you or something.
Oh.
Oh.
I was
Oh.
gonna say
Yeah.
Ryan for Mike.
Yeah.
Who were you gonna say
Who
for
we
Mike?
talking about? Sorry.
Alone.
Who?
Ryan Reynolds.
Someone said that in the chat too. Wow, I'll take that as a
Okay,
compliment.
Ryan Reynolds. Oh, come on, baby.
Damn.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, I can say that.
I also
I could see
think Alan Richardson. I think that's his name. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
I don't know who that is.
It
Do you
is
guys know
now.
who
Is
that
that
is?
some Aussie nobody? It has to
No, he's American.
He's American.
Alan Richardson is Have you
I'm
guys seen Blue
Googling.
Mountain State?
No.
Have you seen what's that one you watched the other day?
be. He's a baseball player?
No.
Yeah, we could have
It's
chosen
a TV series.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, okay. He's funny as F. He
Funny
was
as a-
he was on like I think one of your first American Idols or something. It didn't quite make it through, but it's great voice. But he's funny as fuck, and he's like he's just no.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I'll go a little bit.
Just look him up. You'll be fine.
I'm looking it up, but there's like a million Richardsons.
One of them.
Yeah, it seems like a very common name.
So common. I see a Cameron Allen.
Lots of white
Nope.
guys.
Ellen Richardson, sorry, RITCHSOSON.
Oh,
The Canadian guy. The Canadian.
we're looking it up. We're fact checking. No, I give up.
Fact.
Palmer.
I give up.
Erin left. She's gone.
Terrible.
She's leaving.
She did. Ooh.
Oh,
I'll take that too. I'll take that too.
Oh.
Send them over.
Uh-huh.
Send them over.
Send him.
Me, K Matt, and Northbound are gonna have a good time.
But I just feel like he's similar vibe. He's a bit like, but he's funny. He's great.
He's a bit like.
I'll take it. I'll take all of that.
Trust me,
He had
very funny.
chiseled cheekbones, right? I agree. Gabrielle Union for me, she's cool.
Someone
I
said
think,
Kerry
like,
Washington. I was like, nah. Kerry
Nah.
Washington's too snotty and not snotty. Like she's always crying, and like her acting.
Oh, that's
always
what
like,
you mean by snotty.
yeah, not snotty, not like,
Not
like,
snotty like snotty.
right. No, like she's always like snot, and she's. It rubs me wrong.
I would have to go with either one of the Maoris, like Tia or Tamara, because we look a lot alike. Or I would have to go with do you guys like if it's like younger Raina, do you guys know the girl that's in Never Have I Ever? She like plays one of the best friends now. She's like a new actor because the show just came out, but I really like her. So
her friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Do you know
not
her?
Davy, but
No, not Davy, but like her like best friend because
Yeah.
there's like an Indian girl, a mixed girl, and an Asian girl, and they're like all best friends. But I don't know the girl's name. She's young, but Never Have I Ever. But probably like Tia or Tamara would play me because like I look like them, so that's what I'd go with. But like this was good. That was a really good question.
That's fun.
Congratulations, honey. You asked a good
Bring it on.
question.
Oh, thank
Nicolas
you.
Cage right
Thank you.
here.
Hey.
Nicolas Cage, like, I know that you might be offended by that, but Sandy and George called that one. It's a high compliment.
I looked at him and I was like, wait a minute, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
have a better hairline because Nicholas, his hairline has
I
been,
don't know about that one.
Does he?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah.
it's you still can pull it off.
Yeah.
Totally.
You got
Totally.
it.
Nicolas Cage has been here. He's been here.
Yeah, he's
Him
everywhere.
and Jamie Foxx. Like,
That's a serious hairline.
have you not seen his toupees? Like, I love him so much, and I cannot stand his hair. Rihanna, yeah, can Rihanna play me, please? Yes.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I want Rihanna. I changed my mind, guys. I need bad girl Riri. I need bad girl Riri.
Rihanna, yeah,
here
that's
for it.
tough.
Okay.
I like Rude Boy Riri.
I just like Riri. Like
Those
give
pants.
me
Yeah,
Those
all
pants.
the iterations. all
every
the
Riri.
iterations.
Those pants, though.
Okay. How did the I Love Yous come out?
Huh?
Oh.
How did the I Love Yous come out?
Shut up.
How did the
Sure,
I love
sure,
you
it's fine.
come out? That we
I
said-
remember.
I
I do
Wow, he
remember.
remembers.
Okay, who remembers? Who wants to go?
Man.
Nicolas
This old
Cage.
broke guy,
Cage.
he just gave me the wildest look like, what? I got to remember when I said I love you?
I know. I'm trying- when you say how, are you
Yeah.
talking about tone of voice or?
Recreate.
all of the above. Let's start with Nikki Cage and Kristen Stewart in the top middle, please.
I smile a lot more.
I may have. I don't know. Her new movie, she's smiling.
It's true. She's a lot happier now.
Mhm.
I feel like she's more true to herself now.
I mean, when you get to like come out sexually and be who you're gonna be, like that's a game changer. Like alone in and of itself. So she's got to be
You can
happier.
see it. You can see it that she's much more comfortable.
She's
But
picking her
sorry.
own roles.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
dope.
I think so.
Who?
Power to like being who you want to be. Hey,
Who?
Kuya,
Mhm.
Kristen Stewart.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, All right, back up to our power couple in the middle.
I can't believe I'm going to take it back, but I may have remembered how I asked her out, and not that I love her. So I remembered the wrong thing.
Wow, those are two
But
completely different.
it was a funny story, which is why I remembered it. But I think it just came about, I'm going to say about 7 months after we started going out. But in my defense, the reason why I remember that story, I'm going to sidetrack a little here.
So he's just gonna tell the story anyway.
I am, because in my defense,
No.
I asked her out, and she's like, I will tell you at dinner, whether it's a yes or no. I was like, what do you mean you're going to tell me at dinner? I was like, so is it going to be a no? She's like, no. I was like, so it's a yes?
Listen, you don't forget that I was 16.
16 to his 42.
Come
Yeah,
join my band.
Jeez.
Come on, baby, join my band.
Oh my god.
Nikki Cage. Come on, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Get it together, brother.
He yelled from his flaming motorcycle. There. He asked her. Wait, he asked her out as a part of his ploy to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous.
Dying.
All of you.
I'm dying.
Is that National Treasure? Is that National
It
Treasure?
It is.
And Ghost Rider.
He hasn't seen a
And
lot
Ghost
of iconic
Rider.
movies.
I'm not gonna say that I watch
Yes,
I
Ghost
watch that
Rider.
movie like 4 times a year, but I do.
National Treasure is just a rip-off Tomb Raider. I'm just saying. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Oh yeah, it's
See?
the dude's version.
Knows what I'm saying. Trish knows what I'm talking about.
There you go.
With the freaking triangle in the
Sit down, Angelina Jolie.
I am sitting.
Mm-hmm. Tomb Raider, baby.
already sitting.
Well, I need another beer. I'll be back.
Okay, bye.
Did he even finish the story? Like, did we get the rest of the story?
I think that's
was
that's
it.
the best you're gonna get.
Oh
He's-
my god.
Sweet.
Oh, I don't have another story. That's it.
Okay, bye.
I'm out of stories.
About his story. Mike and I's I Love You came the night that we started dating. I was severely drunk.
Hold on.
Wait,
No, no,
what's
no.
the hold on?
Hold on. Let me take it from here because this person
I'm
right
nervous.
here
So nervous.
was such a mess. Okay, so it was 4th of July. We're at a friend's mom's house. And this person was taking shots of Patron and like eating turkey burgers, like, rah, 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 just fucking throwing them back, like not even caring. And you can always tell when Raina is like had too much of everything because she just sort of like sits there, is just like, and you can sort of see her like fade out, you know, like there's definitely like any semblance of life is sort of sucked out, and she just sort of.
I don't drink anymore, by the way.
She's like, I gotta puke. So so I help her into the house, and she doesn't make it into the bathroom. She pukes in the kitchen sink of our friend's mom's
The
house.
bathroom was taken.
No, I think you didn't make
The
it.
bathroom was taken. No,
Next
the
best
bathroom
thing.
was taken. So it was either the floor or a sink.
Okay, not a bad place, but it was clogged and full of water, and so I had to pick the chunks of vomit out of the drain and throw it away because we didn't want to be rude and just leave vomit in the sink, right? Like, come on. So
That's true love right there.
That's true love.
so I
That
take
was
her.
I love you.
True love, yeah.
Vomit plunger, exactly. So I take her into the bathroom after it's available, and she's puking into the toilet, and you know I didn't really have to hold her hair back. It wasn't that.
It was
She
short.
It was short.
short.
So, but I was like rubbing her back, and she's like, "Thank you," as she's puking, and like in between heaves, she's like, "If I tell you I love you, can I take it back in the morning? Can you take it back in the morning? No, you can't, because I love you too." Okay? And she's like, and that was it. We were together.
That's much.
That's how we
nice.
said I love you to each other.
That's a
Through
weird story.
bits of vomit, turkey burger.
That's a
Oh,
Ooh.
Well, there you
I
go.
feel like you wanted to ask this question just to tell that story.
I
didn't
was
know
not.
that was
I was
coming.
not gonna tell it like that. First.
How were you gonna tell it? Because you
Yeah.
weren't even there. You weren't even present. You were fucking 1,000 miles away, sweetie. So I don't know how you're gonna retell the story. I do too. I actually do want to hear what Raina was gonna say.
No, it doesn't even matter who's next.
I really
He
wanna
brought
know.
me flowers and chocolates. and
No.
so
Open the
sweet.
door. Woke up in the morning.
I wasn't gonna lie. I wasn't gonna do all that. But who's next? Who's next? Anybody else?
We're waiting for you, Rena.
I was just gonna say that I told him I loved him on the day we started dating, and there was vomit involved. Like,
Wow, that's so cryptic.
And there was vomit involved. He asked me if he wanted to go out, and I puked down his pants.
Did I?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so.
What?
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Are you going to go for it?
Oh, Sandy and George. Sandy and George.
It's your turn.
You know, I don't. Honest to God, my memory's shot to hell. So dates escape me, but the thing that I do remember is that it was in the morning, and I remember saying I love you, and it wasn't like, some commitment or promise or anything like that. It was more like a statement of surprise. It was like, whoa. I love you.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
It's
crazy. How'd we get here?
I must not have been there either. No, I was there. It was wonderful.
Well, I know it's sincere.
Aaron's.
Hang on, but is that when Sandy said it back as well? Or
Did you say it back?
Oh, of course. I was totally in love. I was totally in love once. Yeah, it took me a little while, but boy, when I fell hard.
You see, the thing to remember is that I've lived here off and on all my life, and Sandy just moved here 8 years ago or so, and so she had ample opportunity to check references on me, and I had none. So, I kind of had to go with my gut on that one. And the music, we played music together for 3 years before we ever dated. So, wasn't it?
No.
2?
6 months.
No.
It was what? How long?
6 months at the most.
No.
Oh, yes, it was. We met September. And by Valentine's Day, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. We'll get back to you on this a little bit.
There will be a follow-up,
May
you guys.
require some negotiation.
I think
Just talk to Rudy. He'll set you straight.
All right, we'll talk.
We'll talk to Flacco.
My lawyer.
My lawyer.
Go ahead, Aaron and Vlad.
I was gonna say we literally have been sitting here going like fuck, I don't remember. But I will say
I have something I
we
do
haven't said it
remember.
yet. This is awkward.
Oh, I was gonna say I legitimately don't remember. But I will say I told my therapist I loved her before I told her that I loved her. Not like I love you to my therapist, but like to my therapist, I think I love her.
Oh.
Did your therapist tell you like you need to tell her?
My therapist was like, I fucking knew it. I was like, I know.
The last two people to figure out that we loved each other were actually us. Everyone around us knew, and everyone around us, because we had a ton of mutual friends. So, and I don't remember either, but I do remember the moment that I realized that I was in love with her. And we met because I worked at a bar as bartender, and she did karaoke at my bar once a week. And I remember the first time I saw her, I'm like, I'm dead. Wow. Oh my, what? Okay. all right, whoo, check everything, check your face, check your everything. And then she started working at the bar that I worked at once a week. And I remember probably a year after she started working there every week, she has an undercut. The back of her head underneath is shaved. All of this.
Oh my God.
And she had just gotten it. It was when she first got it done. And she's like, look, I got my undercut done. Do you want to touch it? And I'm like, this is bad.
She's smelling and stuff.
Across the bar, and I'm and I'm literally petting the back of her head, going, So I proceeded. I'm a bartender, right? So I proceeded to drink the rest of the night behind the bar to the point where now I can't drive home.
Yeah.
And one of the
Nice move.
people that
Convenient.
worked there, that was a good friend of both of ours, but of mine at the time, that I knew from working there, who did not have a license, had to drive me home because I was too drunk to function. And he's like, so when are you going to tell? I didn't even say anything. I was just like, I can't drive home. I need somebody to drive me home. Can you drive me home? I live 10 minutes away. And we're driving, goes, so are you going to tell her that you're in love with her yet, or that you have a crush on her? Or are we just going to keep doing this and drive your drunk ass home? And it was just like, it was a whole production that night. And I think I texted her either that night or the next morning. I'm like, we need to talk.
And what?
And
No,
you text
I
me or
told you.
something.
And that was the best part, was that what's the worst shit that happens, right? When you text somebody and say, we need to talk in person, and that
Oh, yeah,
person
you
says,
texted me that
you're
first.
right, we do. And I'm like, what do you I'm like, what do you think it's about? She's like, I think I know. I'm like, no, how could you know? How could you
Cryptic ass, just 2 a.m. Literally probably sitting upside down on my couch. His name is Chris. Chris is just standing there, just like the biggest. He's the reason why, like, the flamboyant stereotype, other than Sean Hayes and Will and Grace, like, Chris is the real life stereotype of that. And so if you can just imagine Sean Hayes from Will and Grace having this conversation of, are you going to tell her, or are you just going to keep giving her cryptic text messages and this, that, and the other? Like, if I can see it, I don't know how y'all can't see it, and this, that, and the other. And
Wait, so you chose the cryptic message of,
yeah,
we do need to talk.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk. Well, what do we need to talk about? You know what we need
So
to talk
wait.
about.
So did more than 24 hours go by from the time of those cryptic messages, or was it like pretty soon? No. Okay.
It was the next
No,
day.
I think I came over. I was like, let's have lunch or something. Let's like go out and do lunch, because we lived like 15 minutes from each other at the time. So we went out and had lunch, but like we literally like sat down on the couch and we talked about it, and then we went and had lunch. But it was like never weird, because it was just like writing on the wall, like confirmation, like, okay, but like this is real, right? And as far as she knew, I was straight. So it was a lot more confusing on her end, I think, because the relationship that was, I'm gonna call it out like it is. I was in an abusive relationship, not physically, but a very verbally abusive relationship, and I was in the process of leaving it while that was happening. So we were trying to keep it under wraps. As far as she knew, I had mentioned in the past, like, I had been with a girl on and off in high school that I'm still friends with to this day. There have been a couple things here and there, but nothing like years of time that was like monogamous and committed and stuff. So as far as you knew, I was just a straight girl. Like, and so I think that was a big thing for her, is that there was no hinting that I might be into you, because why would I be? You know,
And then she started flirting with me, and it was just true.
Yeah. So there was no, I honestly don't know when the I love yous happened, because it was so incredibly organic.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, they've never stopped. I mean, we probably say I love you 18,000 times a day. Like, it just,
If one of us, like, so we're upstairs right now, like we have an upstairs and like a first floor and a second floor. And so if one of us goes up or downstairs, it's I love you, I love you, love you, love you.
I'm shouting out the bedroom window, I love you, as she's leaving the house today for a minute. Like, it's just what we do.
It's true.
But I will say that once we were out about our relationship, I swear to you, when I say 90% of the people that knew us both were like, I told you, stop your time. Like, it was just kind of funny. Like, quite literally everybody saw it except for us. Yeah. Like,
My therapist knew, and she didn't even know Trish. She was like, I knew it.
So do you still have the same therapist?
I would if I still went to therapy.
Okay.
I kind of just, budgeting, pandemic, blah, blah, blah. But I do hope to get back in touch with her. I used the BetterHelp app. Let's just have a sponsored moment. I used the BetterHelp app. That's how I got mental help, if you will.
Yeah. If you guys need that app,
It's
definitely.
amazing.
Solid.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Unfortunately, insurance doesn't cover it at all. But if you can use it, fucking use it. It's great. They matched me with somebody incredibly perfect for me.
You should look at it.
I know I'm thinking about firing my therapist because I just don't think she's good.
No, it's not that you don't think she's good. You've outgrown.
I think so
what
because
she has
she's
to
like
offer you.
Because it's just come to me like it's just like me spouting my grievances and her just being like, well, use your tools that we go over, and I'm just like, can I just get like a little something? Can I just get a little something here? Just use your tools. But therapy was incredibly helpful. So it still
same.
is. It still is. It still is.
And you used an app too. What was it
Yeah,
called?
I used Talkspace.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
they're
It's
both
for fun.
great. What is the word? References? No. Resources.
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 You guys, you are only as healthy as your partner. And that's for, I know everybody here knows that because you're in relationships, but if you're single or if you've been in a relationship that didn't work out or if you're looking to date, you are only as healthy as your partner. So if you guys are healthy together and then somebody gets sick, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, if you love that person, it is your job to help them get better, whatever that takes. If they need therapy, if you need to tell them to stop eating pork or, just
Shut up, Rita.
That seems very specific.
No more pig.
There's a story behind this. There's got to be a story behind that.
no more
statement.
fucking stories. There's no more.
Raina's puking. She's like, I'm never eating pork again.
I've never had pork. I personally have never had pork. So
Fair enough.
it's a little flex. No. Aaron and Sai, do you guys remember? Don't talk to my
I don't, but apparently Erin just told me she does.
No, I think I'm pretty sure I said it like probably in a fight because it was probably just like shivering there for me. And so like usually come like if it's something that I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Like I probably created the fight so I could say it because I'm like I don't want to be like say it nicely because I'm an asshole.
I can't be sweet about this.
I know.
What am I, an
I
asshole?
love you, okay?
I'm pretty sure that's not happened because I don't know because like if I've got something to say and I know I was like squashing it and so it sits there and bubbles up and I'm just like so he's like what's wrong? I'm like I'm pretty sure it was before we went to Queensland for that thing and I'm just like I can't remember I was probably just being a freaking snotty little bitch, but whatever. And then he's probably like, what's wrong? And I'm like, well, just because I love you, okay, God. I'm pretty sure it came out. So I fucking love you. And he's like, said nothing. I'm like, see? Bye.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, I didn't say it back.
Wow.
Damn.
So I said it first and got shafted. I'm like, don't worry.
I don't believe that.
Don't worry. Don't say it back. Swear to God.
Nah.
You're at
That's not true.
your house in Point
Nah.
Cook. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like one of those moments because I was like, I love you. And he's like, well, I'm like, don't say it. Don't say it.
Ooh.
And no, it's totally fine. I don't care. He loves me now.
Doesn't hold
I
a
made
grudge
him
at
love
all.
me.
I made him love
Oh
me.
my God.
No.
So when did I then?
When it was at the Anastasia's engagement.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know? Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't say it at the same time. That's really funny. I loved him first, and he loved me after. And
Oops.
I feel like he might have loved you the whole time, but
oops.
Well, according to Erin, it was Stockholm syndrome.
Well, but Aaron stood him up, so I mean, I feel like that's fair.
Hey, look, they both shrug. Like, yeah.
What goes around comes around here. Come on.
Mighty, thank you so much for that gift sub to All Music Considered.
Oh, Oh, mate, man. Oh, mwah.
So
Thank
so
you
how
very
did
much.
so how did you how did the proposal go then? Since you guys are married.
Ooh, good question.
Yeah, for
Us?
Aaron,
For
Shay, and
us.
Sai, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, the proposal, or when he said, "Wait,
No,
yes,
the
don't worry about it,
proposal.
yes,
How'd the
sorry.
proposal go for marriage?
The proposal, Aaron nearly stuffed that up as well.
Wait, how-
No, we went on. Come on.
It's not my fault. You can't just like be like normal ish. You can't. He's like just like no, don't worry.
So we went to the States on a holiday because Aaron did an acting course in New York for 6 weeks, and at the end of that course, I flew over and we were like, let's now have a holiday. So we stayed in New York for what was it, a week or so?
An extra week. Yeah,
An extra week, and then we went down to LA, and we'd already talked about getting a ring and doing the whole thing. So while we were in New York, we found a ring which I bought, but because she sort of knew, because I wanted her to pick it out and everything, so I just said, all right, I'm going to take the ring. You're not getting it until I'm ready to,
Fucking rude.
to basically, because I wanted some sort of surprise there. I wanted something. So
Look, it was a bargain price. So I'm like,
we went down to Santa Monica Beach one day. We're down there for the whole sort of afternoon. We went to this rooftop bar. We're having a few drinks, and it was sunset. It was a beautiful day. It was just everything was right. And I turned to her, I said, let's finish our drink and go for a walk on the beach.
no, you didn't say that. You just said you didn't say to finish the drink. You're pretty sure you were just like, so let's just go for a walk. Just do you want to go to the beach and go for a walk? I'm like, what for?
That'd be you or me.
That'd be me.
Can we just go just for a walk? I'm like, well, why? Why?
So then I get 20 questions about why we're going over to the beach.
Create a backstory. Like, can we just go for a walk?
And she's like, is it now? Is it now?
Is it
now? Is it happening? I'm like, for fuck's sake, let's just go.
Like, I just have this one thing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So anyway, we ended up over at the beach, and that's where I proposed.
Oh my god.
That's still nice.
That is incredible.
Well, yeah.
It's still nice.
It was cool. It was cool.
It's just it's kind of just me and us. It's not I used to think I wanted all that stereotypical sweet vomit, like beautiful, like rom-com thing to happen.
Sweet vomit.
Like
Yeah.
like the sweet romantic stuff. But then I realized that's I've been living a lie.
Yeah.
That's not me at all.
You want vomit in the sink, baby. If it's not vomit in the sink, it's not even real.
By the way, that's not the only time I've handled Raina's vomit. It's just like
It's true. It's true. I am not a drinker. I should not be drinking, but I married someone who used to get white boy wasted, and I tried to keep up, and my genetics are not made for getting white boy wasted. So keep it real. Keep it real. So I have to ask you guys, and this is like, oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, they went. There was a van and lollipops.
Who are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah. They were first.
Joe told the story about how he was actually not even about how.
Yeah, I remember the wrong occasion.
He told the wrong story.
Yeah.
He forgot who he was for a second.
He did.
He thought
That's
he
a
was
different
Nicolas
story.
Cage.
it happens.
But Nikki Cage with the good
Like I
hairline.
remember this movie where
What's your guys' advice? Like, because this is hard. This is not easy. And when I first started streaming, like it was set up as like, we're gonna make you a stream room and it's gonna be yours and you're gonna like stream and in my head, like, okay, back then it was just my MacBook Air and like a gray curtain, so it was garbage. But like as it grew, it was like, like, wow, this is gonna be great. Like I'm gonna put a camera somewhere and that camera's gonna stay there. And I'm gonna put a microphone and that microphone's gonna stay there and like it's gonna be a whole vibe. And within like 5 weeks of me streaming, We Speak English Good, like busted in and he was like, I'm streaming too. Set me up a profile. And it was just like, dang, okay, because we both have laptops, which is what we've done our whole life on. But like you guys know, buying a streaming PC, like that's a big investment, and the monitors and the light, like it's just a lot, right? So I definitely thought I was like, I'm gonna have a girl space again, because I haven't had a girl space since we left San Diego. I used to have like my own room. It was amazing. And like for me personally, like that's really hard. Like I don't, as much as I love sharing everything, like I could be irritated with him. And if he walks away to get space, it's like, well, why aren't you sitting next to me? Like, why are thighs not touching? Like, while I'm pissed off at you, like, you know, like it's that level of just like, I need you in my life. Right.
That level of control freak.
It's not. It's not.
You can put it that way, I guess.
It's not. It's not.
Like just like,
It's not. But there is that level of just like I do want my own space sometimes, and so when he started streaming, there was a lot of like just pissy vibes, like, oh, do you have to do everything? Do you have to like man up all my space, you know? And so as far as like working together, we had a little issue when I first started my own band away from the project that we were in together, because like just working on that, like that dynamic of like, well, you're my husband, well, back then you were my boyfriend, but like this is my project kind of a thing. And so we did have to like work on that dynamic, but working together has been fabulous. But there was a big, like, it would be really nice if when I figure out the perfect angle for my camera, that my mandala wasn't crooked when I come back, 10 minutes later. Like, it would be nice. It would be nice if it's just, can you leave the memory card in the live track, so that way my settings are like, just little things, which in the grand scheme of things, if that's all we're frustrated about, I'm blessed. I love our relationship wholeheartedly. And so like my advice would be like, you have to talk. Like there's so many times that I could have just walked away and like let that fester, and then eventually you're just like, like blowing up. But what advice would you give to people? And it sounds like we're all kind of in the same boat, where we're just like up each other's asses all the time, and that's okay. I personally don't see anything wrong with that. Like, as much as I'm happy that he's going on a 2-week trip, I've also seen him every day for 2 years almost, and so like it'll be nice, but I am gonna probably call him like all the time.
What are you doing?
What are you doing right now?
Where are you at?
It's been 45 minutes.
What are you gonna do today?
So like, those things are really, really cool. But I would love to know what advice would you give people? Like, what's frustrating to you? What works?
where should he
I can
Good
say
question.
something.
Yeah.
One thing is that it's a little hard to separate the Twitch experience from the pandemic experience, because they were concurrent. And but I think the biggest thing is that I'd never done anything like Twitch before. And the best advice that I could give to anybody venturing into something like this is just suspend judgment, and just, for 2 months, and then see what you think.
Then judge always.
Suspend judgment for 2 months.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's my prescription.
That's fair, Joe. That's totally fair, because that's how this situation was probably about that amount of time, where it was just like, it was mine, and then all of a sudden it was ours again, and now it runs super smooth. So
day 61, you know what? It's time to stop.
Day 61. Day 61, yeah. You will know. What about the rest of you guys? What advice would you give people, like, to make it work? Because everybody here is making it work, and everybody's make it work is different.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things in my life is with George and with most others too is not to keep score. When you start keeping score, saying, I'm doing more, or you are doing more. But I just think you just can't keep score, because at the end of the day, everybody will be doing whatever they can if they're really solidly there for you, and that. But I think just kind of mellowing out is really important.
I want a parade every time I do the laundry.
Thank you.
Every time he
you.
does the dishes, he's like, "Where's my parade?"
Somebody thank me.
So don't
did
keep
the
score,
dishes,
but
guys.
have parades. There you guys go. What else you guys got? This is
Got
great.
it.
This is great.
I think.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
mean, sorry, did I interrupt
You
someone?
interrupted Sai.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, Sai.
Oh.
Sai.
No,
No, Sai. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sai,
You
go for
you
it.
tried like 7 times.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No, look, I was going to say, Raina, when you're talking about just talking, I think that's the communication is huge. And not only with this, obviously in any kind of relationship, but I think because Erin and I, we've been working together for a couple of years besides Twitch.
Mhm.
So we came into this knowing what each other does and knowing what, I know what Erin's good at. I think she knows what I'm good at. And so you just sort of don't step on each other's toes in a way. And in the sense that, like I said before, I do all the behind the scenes stuff and I do the tech stuff. And I mean, Erin rarely sort of comes and asks me things. It's just maybe the only thing is Erin being so full on and the brain's going a million miles an hour. It'll be 5 minutes before a stream, and she'll come up to me and go, "Let's do this tonight, and let's do this tonight." I'm like,
Fault my best ideas come at the last
and I'm like, logistically, I can't organize this in 10 minutes. She's like, no, it'll be good. Just do it. I'm like, they're the things that would frustrate me. But on the flip side of that, 5 minutes later, Erin's forgotten about it and moved on to something else. But it's understanding,
In my brain,
Yes.
5 minutes is like an hour. That's heaps of time to get shit done.
Yeah, no.
Probably why I'm not on time a lot, because I'm like, I can fit this into this amount of
Do
time.
this.
It's fine. Use your time. Let's do it. But, yeah.
But it's
I'd
just-
say
yeah,
that
it's-
10 minutes before you start streaming is the acid test of any relationship.
Yes, seriously.
Sorry, what was that? I missed it.
That's
All
real
right.
shit.
Shorts on.
Like Erin's like,
That's
yeah.
God, do we know that one?
I'm usually still running around naked at the house, and Simon started. I'm like, you just start, and I'm still looking for like underwear, and I'm like,
That's this guy.
He
My
was gonna
favorite
start.
Expression.
Go,
My
Aaron.
favorite part is that Trish is not on screen.
No,
So this
I'm a
bitch
hand
can
on
be
screen.
she can be naked 30 seconds before the stream starts and it doesn't fucking matter. It
I had a towel on my head
stresses
for half of the stream today.
it stresses me out, even though I know it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm just a hand. I'm a voice, and then sometimes I'm just a hand that comes in from the side of the screen. That's it. That's why it's funny. Like Brayden, I don't even know until you looked at my Instagram if you knew what I looked like. Like
I didn't.
because I'm never unless I'm holding
I
the
didn't.
cat, you don't know what my face looks
No.
like because I'm just not on screen.
I
I'm
was
like, I'm
checking
not gonna make
tags.
promise. I'm
I was
good.
checking tags. I was like, okay, is that her? Let me make sure that's her in that picture. That looks like a
Yeah.
couple. Which is like
Yeah.
the best life. It's a good
Yeah.
life.
It's a life I didn't know I needed until now. I love it. It's great.
something else I wanted to add is that on top of communication, setting boundaries, like period, for your own personal self, for basically something, and I don't know if any of you have come upon this necessarily, but my school of thought is if I'm not dying, I'm not canceling, because I think that's how a lot of musicians are. And I'm a stubborn ass Capricorn, so it doesn't help that at all. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm not canceling unless I'm dying. And Trisha's not like that. I love you so much.
No, I'm not.
But
I'm
Trisha's
not.
not like that. And that's okay. I am that way to my own fault. So like, I'm not saying that that's like the only way. I hate that I'm like that because my mental health does take a hit from that. But at the same time, like, at what point do I cancel my stream because she's not okay?
I mean, there's been times on where I'm sitting in one of these chair. You know, we each have a gamer chair, and I'm off camera with a heating pad because I have severe lower back problems, and sometimes my cane is next to me because if I have to leave the room, I'm either taking everything down with me, or I have to use the cane. So, but if I'm not on screen, it's whatever. But I will say that now I'll just be really quiet.
But
and
people
then
notice.
but now it's noticeable. It's, oh, well, where's Trish? I'm like, click, I'm here. Click. Like, you know, so it is hard, but and even to kind of go more than that, we did a charity stream last week. I think it was last week because I don't
like
know
that.
what is time. It's streamer. What is time? What day is it?
Yes.
We did a charity stream, and I'm like, wouldn't it be fun if we double the goal to $1,000? I sing a song on camera, and she's like, I'm not putting that anywhere until you can confirm and don't take it back.
No take backsies.
Because exactly that, you know, I have degenerative disc disease, but it's to the point where my lower 5 discs are all just straight black lines on an MRI. So some days I wake up and I'm like, I can't stand up straight. Some days I wake up, I'm like, I can't get out of bed. And if that was going to happen that day, it's like, well, I mean, here we are. And I wasn't, to be fair to myself, I wasn't feeling great that day, but I'm like, you know what? I want to do it. I'm going to commit to do it. Let's say that I'm going to do it. And I did it. You know, it was great. Apparently everybody wanted to hear me sing. I don't know why.
They really did.
The best part was, I don't know what's better, if everybody was surprised that I actually can sing, or if they were mad that I can sing.
They expected
I don't know what anybody was expecting.
They
I'm
expected a shit show, and they actually got a decent singer, which is the best part.
I'm like, I've been singing Zombie by the Cranberries probably since 1994, so it's fine. I can sing the song. But anyway, my point is, I forgot my point. It doesn't matter. But communication is key, yes, and knowing those boundaries too.
Yeah,
Because
I haven't figured that out. Was my whole point is that I have yet to cancel a stream because of her mental space or her physical issue or my own physical issue. I literally have to be dying to even fucking consider it, and so I guess I guess I'm posing a question more than.
Well, let me just say too. Erin was in a wedding band for almost a decade, so
there's no cancel.
Running, like being the MC and having to, you know, be the person with the mic introducing the brides and stuff and all that. So she can't cancel because it's somebody's, you know, big wedding day. So it is a little different for her too. I will say that.
My mental capacity for canceling is very, very low, and so it's to my own detriment, like I said, and so I have yet to find that boundary for us, because there are probably days where I should have canceled for both of us, if not you or if me. And I haven't figured it out. Has anybody else had that happen?
Twitch has really helped me.
Okay, and one person is not okay.
Twitch has helped me a lot because I'm toxically independent. Like, I don't want to ask for help. I'm not going to tell you I'm suffering. Like, I'm just not, like, at all. I had coronavirus and I was streaming. That's it.
Yeah,
my throat was messed up. I couldn't barely breathe. And I was like, you guys are going to get this because I'm not canceling stream. And it's only been, I would say, in the last like 6 months that my community has helped me so much. Just be like, Raina, Gail, hi. Speaking of this beautiful community, shout out to Gail. What's up? This community has helped me out so much. Like, hey, Raina, why don't you talk to us? Tell us how you're feeling. Like, I felt like garbage yesterday. I streamed on Monday and I couldn't barely stream. And I woke up yesterday and I still felt like crap. And so on Monday, I canceled stream. And on Tuesday, we did a short stream. And honestly, having a group of people that I can be like, hey guys, like, I feel like garbage today. And having everybody be like, Raina, like, we love you. Fucking relax, like, has really helped me a lot, because I think for the most part, hey Raina, how's it going? I'm so great. How are you doing? Like, that's just gonna be my answer. Yeah. Like, I don't care what's going on. So more than anything else,
warmed up quite this high, moisture drips down my thighs. Oh,
wasn't ready.
Those biddies.
How dare you?
I'm here for it.
Raid and then drop biddies. Gail, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Never apologize. Yeah, our morning show today was like almost 5 hours. And like, I didn't want to leave, but it was like being in stream and having people be like, Raina, like, or even little things like, Raina, how about you tell us what's going on in the Discord? Well, I don't want to spam you guys. Like, we're in your Discord, bitch. like
we want to know. We want to know.
And so I would say that whole entire side of me letting go and not being toxically positive
And sharing,
sharing
the amount of that you share, especially in after the transition from covers to originals, you started. I feel like that not forced you, but it opened you up to a point where you were able to start, really confiding in the chat, and now you're telling all these things that you.
Telling me no. But my body's telling me yes.
It's getting real.
But she.
That is really, really true. Thank you so much, Miss Arts Pants, with the tier 2.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey.
You guys are amazing. Thank you. Chat has made it comfortable to share. I have never, when you have the family that I had growing up, you don't share. You don't want people to know what's going on in your life. That has really been a new thing. So I would say that the only reason that I've even started to blossom in this new way, and I'm 38. And so it took 38 years for me to be like, yeah, you guys want to know about my homeless godbrother that lived under my house that we had to pick up in a van, and I had to explain to my friends why this homeless guy's getting in my van right now? It just being able to say things like that I never ever would have before is because I have found people that get me. And it's not just because we went to the same high school together, or we went to the same college together, or we live in the same town. The people that choose to be in stream are here because we actually share something that it makes you feel seen. And I hope that I do the same for my community as well. But that's been a real big.
But my body's telling me yes.
Thank you guys, Sean Paul.
Love you, Queen, and hi to his King 3.
Oh, bonjour. Comment allez-vous, my friend? How are you? Holy cow.
Tucky Wucky, happy birthday.
Tucky, that's an EVX.
Look, I got Pro Stars cap in there. Nice.
That's EVX Aaron's community right there.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you for bringing our community. You guys.
Tucky's awesome.
You guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't have balance, but this community has really helped me figure that shit out. So, nutmeg, you guys, somebody else talk, because you guys.
Well, just to continue that, I will say the one thing about Twitch that blows my mind, because I'm not the one that's on camera. Is when I say that we have found our tribe.
Yes,
it is the biggest understatement, because our tribe, is global. It is international.
Yes.
We have friends from all over the world, people that we call friends. It's the waifu husbando statement earlier, and because I know Reza Beta is here listening now. She's one of those people. There is no way our paths would have crossed in real life.
Yeah,
and she's become one of our truest best friends.
Yes.
And there's so many people that we have met on Twitch we wouldn't have met otherwise. That they are our people. They are our tribe. There's no other way to put it. They're, it's not even just like-minded people. These are people that understand. We both, talk about being spoonies on the stream, from having invisible chronic illnesses, and there are people that are like, oh my gosh, I feel seen because I too am a spoonie, or I feel that way, and it's just so many different
Much
things.
love to such an incredible, kind queen. You are incredible, Reina.
I'm so sorry.
You are incredible,
I'm so
Reina.
sorry.
You are incredible.
And I'm looking for the
It's on the
mute the
Streamlabs.
alert thing, but
on the
I have
Streamlabs.
such a different
It's a
setup.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
There we go.
Fine.
You guys,
Oh my
thank you
God, I didn't
so
even,
much.
It is right on my face. That's great.
Yes. So
Reina's gyrating.
Oh no, Joe P, what are you doing?
And your face is a guitar now. I'm not mad though. I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I'm not mad.
I wasn't even looking over there. That's so funny.
I wasn't either. And now I'm just stuck looking here now.
This is how it is.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Thank you, Sean, for pointing that. Sean's one of those people too, you know, that's just to get back on track as I'm not waiting for Raina to gyrate on my face again. No, Sean's bipolar games in the chat. He's one of those people too that he is part of our tribe. He's become a really good friend of ours. These are people we would have likely never met.
Never
Maybe
met.
Erin, because she is a touring musician in a rock band,
But
like maybe,
but not the way we do now.
Not the
but
way.
chances are no, and just that's it. Just to go off what you said, like Twitch has found us our tribe. Period.
Yes.
And it's probably the best thing that could have unbeknownst come out of streaming.
I will definitely say that before streaming, I was a really good musician, but that's because I've literally worked for 30 years to be a good musician, and I'm great at my craft, and I'm proud of that. But I was successful as a cover artist, and I feel that I am becoming successful as an artist now. And that is a completely different thing, and that's only because of Twitch. That did not happen because of anything else. So, and having a partner who it's like, hey, I'm gonna drop like thousands of dollars right now on like this new hobby that pays like $5 for 5 hours of work. How do you feel about that? He's like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Do
baby.
it!
You know, he was mad.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting you say that because when I start, so in terms of, I guess it's a huge circle. So one, the Twitch community is unreal. Joe and I are people who actually just gave up on music for years, for almost a decade. And it was really the pandemic that brought us back to doing music. So he has always been so supportive of every single little thing that I wanted to do. So like I was at a large criminal firm and I'm like, nope, I want to do my own practice. And Joe's like, yeah, go for it.
Wow, that's
so
cool.
I start my own practice. And
Hell
then
yeah.
the pandemic hits and it goes to shit because there's like nobody cares that they've been charged with anything. They're like, everything's closed. And I'm like, okay, I want to go back to doing music 10 years later. And Joe's like, yeah, let's do it. And it's just like,
No, I said, yeah, you do it.
yeah, you
dragged
do
me.
And yet here we are.
And now I have drums.
And here we are.
Yeah,
So,
streamers.
but I think, yeah, like it's important to be supportive of each other and be, honest with each other about the different things that we want to do. And the Twitch community has been unreal. Not once. We used to gig all the time 10 years ago, and we never made like nobody ever
We're able to buy a
appreciated.
printer.
Nobody ever appreciated.
To buy
anything
a
that we did.
printer.
Yeah. And then we come to Twitch and it's so unbelievably supportive. Like, and they want to hear original songs, and you're like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're requesting an original? Like, what do you mean you don't want to hear Enter Sandman? Like, what do you mean? Like,
Yes.
what is happening here?
Adventure had, I released it in 2018, I think, and it had, I don't know, 30 plays, maybe. I want to say it's close to like 5,000 on throughout like all streaming platforms.
Yeah, it's
That's Twitch.
Incredible.
That's Twitch.
Incredible.
Yeah, before that I was singing Tracy Chapman.
Like, like people anyway. I like Anthill with this such kind comments. Like, I can't imagine my life without Raina and Kelly. Like, like it's unbelievable the kindness in this community. Sometimes, it's just like it's unreal. So thank you.
Yes.
I'll probably touch on the same
Oh,
thing.
Anthill.
Like,
Anthill, you're my heart. Oh my god.
we were started on Facebook, but I'm sure probably you guys did as well. I mean, we came out like of the pandemic hit us really hard as well with all these things, and we were jumped on Facebook and had a lot of negativity. Like, well, we were getting like, and I'm what you see is what you get, and I'm like, I just rather someone like just being upfront and honest and just being clearly the goose that I am. And I don't know if it's just in Melbourne here or if it's it's Facebook in general. There's a lot of clickiness and with people and fakeness going on, and I'm just like being who I am, and there was a lot of judgmental crap and just me even seeing it towards other people that I didn't agree with, just like, and people like throwing shade behind everybody's back and that I don't stand for. And it got to the point, I bawled my eyes out in 3 months because I was like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. And I said to Simon, like I was, yeah. And I said, this is shit. It just, there's enough, everyone's just here to put shit on everybody else. And I don't understand why.
Yes.
We just so happened to jump over to Twitch. And I never would think that an online community could be, you go from Twitch, which is just like keyboard
Facebook.
warriors. I mean,
Facebook.
what did I say?
Facebook, yeah.
One
Yes.
face page. Being just so judgmental and like where I felt like I'm being who I am and getting judged for it and getting like criticized and getting laughed at and all the rest of it and getting like behind my back, you know, and coming over here, I feel like I've been able to flourish a bit more as well. And Simon's been able to open up more as well in terms of it was always very quiet.
Yes.
I think that this Twitch is because of the supportive community. That's the big thing. It's like you realize how important it is and how good it is to just see the best in people. You don't need to throw hate and shade on people. Like, you know, what you put out is what you're going to get back to.
Let me ask you guys. So EBX Erin was saying that she had like a little community of people that would come and like hang out with her. What about for the rest of you guys? Did you guys have did you know people when you came over to Twitch?
We had probably a handful of people come over to Twitch from Facebook, but I think we really built not when I say built, we you know, the community that we have is basically from Twitch.
Yeah.
So it all just built around that, which was has been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm laughing because Trish
I know. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. I think I just missed
again.
it.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, but
Let me
it's
see.
true.
Hold on.
It's
Let me.
it is.
Boom.
I actually, to Aaron and Sai, I used to lurk because you guys streamed on Sundays. I used to always lurk in your streams before we started. Even when, like, at the very beginning, when you guys used to have, you know how you used to have, like, the Facebook Twitch integrated chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to hang out in your streams. I never said anything.
Ah.
Yeah, but I used to always just lurk in your streams. Like, I love these guys.
Yes.
And then I'd leave because we started streaming. But, like, I remember your like, initial Facebook days.
Yes.
Like, when you
We
did
knew nothing about
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yes.
And even before that, Kelly, when it was purely Facebook, like it was just there was just so much negativity and stuff over there. And soon as you know, even there was just a handful of 10 or 20 people on Twitch watching us, you could tell just it was so different.
But it's that transition as well, probably going from when we have, you know, the people, the level of people that we had, well, the amount of people we thought was good, like 40, 50 people, like was like, that's the best, you know, like watching. But then again, they're like throwing, you know, whatever. But I was like, get rid of Facebook. Don't do it. And he's like, why don't we give Twitch a go? I'm like, we're actually going to get rid of Twitch. So I'm like, there's 2 people. Like, what? Like, we weren't focused on it because we just do that multi-stream thing.
We weren't putting any time into Twitch.
Focus in it. So I can understand why it wasn't taking off. Like,
right.
I was just like, that Facebook's our main thing. And then I'm like, we've got like 2 people on there. Like, well, we don't think we should bother. And then we're like, no, let's give it a crack. And, you know, that's the thing is like that almost defeat. But just, I don't know. It was Simon's kind of like, you know, and that kind of comes probably with us being with couples as well. When you believe in each other and you want to try things with each other. And he's like, I'm feeling down and like, no, fuck it. And he's got that light, that little bit of extra light and goes, no, let's. So we invest, like I invest in lean on that when I don't have anything of like, you know, anything left to give for myself.
Yeah.
And kind of, you know, him taking the extra strength to pull me through and now here we are.
That's so beautiful.
That's a good point. That's a good point because. Go ahead.
No, sorry, you go.
No. I mean, I just think that's, Erin, just a beautiful point because we look at streamers who are single and they're doing just an incredible job, but we're just so grateful we have each other to lean on during our stream, to gather strengths from each other, to make our stream even better because there's 2 of us. We have just such, you know,
as opposed to one person and a looper. You know?
Yeah, they those
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
incredible to us. You know, we have such respect for them.
You know, speaking about sort of a related thing, we've noticed that a lot of our people who, you know, are moderators, of which there's quite a crew, and then a whole bunch of other people are there all the time. You know, every time we stream, and they refer to themselves as the fam.
Yeah.
And they'll say, "Welcome to the fam," you know, and
it's like they legitimately mean that. It's not
and so that
Yeah.
kind of creates a whole nother dynamic other than performer audience. And the fact that we're both parents and grandparents ourselves in IRL, it's sort of another level of responsibility or commitment that keeps you coming back. You know, you got to be there because the grandkids are going to be there, or
That's like,
you know, whatever.
That's like what
And
Aaron was
it's
talking
funny.
about.
It's like a surrogate family relationship. It's
You get
bizarre.
you get like legitimately excited. You see a name in chat, you recognize, like, oh my god, hi!
Yes.
Like you're actually legitimately excited about seeing these
Exactly.
people.
Legitimately excited.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Or
great.
someone's been gone for a couple of weeks and you don't like want to be a weirdo
Oh, yeah.
and be like, hey, like, where you been? But you like legitimately like, are you okay? Because like
Yes.
Yeah.
you don't know
Right.
them outside of Twitch. Like they could
Are
not
you
be
okay,
okay.
but you don't want it to come out as why aren't you watching me?
Yeah, it's more like, are you legitimately
honestly
okay?
fine?
Not
Legitimately
Yeah.
okay. Legit. That's like literally what
Why
it is.
aren't you subbing and bidding me anymore?
Never. Yes, the concept of family is so. I mean, our stream today, we just planned a vacation together. We have a vacation together as a stream in a year. Like, my mind is blown. Like that from people from all over the world. Like, we're literally gonna meet up and like hang out simply because like
Yeah.
we share something in common.
We're doing music from other streamers also. I mean, they're writing the music and we're playing their music, and that's happening more and more. And it's wonderful for all of us. You know, it's just an incredible time. It
And
really
it's the
is.
support, right?
It's the
Like
support.
that this everyone is supporting, like you said, like playing each other's music, and but the rating, even like rating, I was like mind blown. I'm like, what a great concept, right? When it's like
Yeah.
on Facebook and stuff, everyone's just
Brilliant.
like competing against each other. It's like what trying to one up. And I'm like, this is fuck. No, we don't need to do that. That you come here and people are genuinely supporting each other. And like instead of being in competition with each other, it's not that at all. It's
No.
like
that's
There's room. There's a lot of room.
There's so much room. This is such a different environment. It's incredible. Yes.
Lot of room.
Yes. What Aaron was talking about like not wanting to like cancel streams or not be there. I was the same way. Like, I don't want to cancel live gigs. Like, that's how I was. But even more so, like, I have FOMO, like if I'm not at my streams, but like if I'm not here, there's nothing to FOMO, but like I have major FOMO, like, oh my God, I'm so sick, I can't get out of bed today. But like, what am I missing? Like, what am I potentially missing? Like, that's like a real ridiculous concept that like I feel. So
There's a bit of that on other people's streams too. Sorry, Sai. I'm like
No, you go.
chronically interrupting you.
That's all good. I'm used to it with somebody else.
But you didn't get interrupted when that "I love you" moment came up though. So you had plenty of time.
fair enough.
This has been.
You go, Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Oh,
what?
I can't remember.
This has been great, you guys. I told everybody it's going to be an hour, 90 minutes tops.
Yeah.
It's been, I don't know,
3 hours.
Yeah, it's been like 2.5 hours. So I don't want to keep everybody, but this has been fantastic. Like, it's great because I've never talked to any of you, like, I mean, in chat, but I honestly feel like I could sit down and just chat with you guys. Like, this could go all night. So, an amazing birthday. People were like, hey, Raina, thank you for spending your birthday with, what do you mean? Like, Thank
Right.
you.
Where else would you be? Where else would you be?
Where else would I be? And I truly believe that this doesn't feel like performing. Like it honestly feels like an exchange of energy. And it's truly a blessing. And I'm so thankful that all of you came and you shared a little bit of your stories. As musicians, I exclude myself from this because lately I have been totally TMIing. But outside of that, like, we don't get to know that much about each other. We're musicians, we're doing our job. And frankly, most people don't want to know that much about us because we might have different views than what other people think. And that could sway them from liking our music or whatever the case may be. But I love these moments. Like, I want to know why you're an artist, what makes you tick. It helps me understand your music better. And this whole dynamic of living and working and loving and being with your partners is just, it's just so awesome. So thank you to all of you for sharing your relationships with us. Stop.
That is the nicest way for Raina to be saying, piss off, it's time for my birthday bang.
Do you?
Yeah. Time to show off that power bottom.
We've been going for ages. I'm getting tired. No.
Strap up, honey. We're going to town.
Stop. I'm so done. No, I honestly, I would keep you guys here forever if I could, and we would talk for like 10 more hours. But
oh my God, Aaron!
I don't have an OF. I don't have an OF, but like if it's guaranteed to pay, we could talk. No, just kidding. If there's, I don't want the risk, but if it's all reward.
Switch this over to the hot tub stream.
Yeah. Let's work on that. I'm gonna do a kiddie pool stream at 5K.
I love that.
You better
It will
hurry,
not.
though.
But yeah, I told everybody we're only getting the kiddie pool stream if we can make it before it gets cold. This is Ohio. It could get cold any moment now. It'll be a kiddie pool barbecue stream. Yes.
Oh, cool.
So Saucy will be running around and Mike will be on the grill. Maybe he'll dress like this. This is very flammable though. Do you guys have anything else? If you guys were here because of EBX Aaron or Kelly Gates or Aaron Shea Live or All Music Considered, please drop their emotes. You can exclamation couples and get everybody's name. I have We Speak English Good on there because he does stream with me sometimes and I do stream with him sometimes, but we have very different energies. And like right now, can you guys see him like moving his leg? Like,
yeah, you do have very different energy.
We have
I've seen both. It's incredible.
It's night and day. But we work very well.
Oh my
Tucky.
gosh. You know, Tucky Wookie is just
Wow.
boiling like you can't believe.
Wow.
Tucky, can I play you a
Rain.
song? Can I play you a song
This
before
is
we
the
go?
third time.
Would you guys mind if I played one song just because like
Please.
Oh,
Please
please
I don't really
do,
know
please
what to do to say thank you besides play a song.
Tucky.
Yes, if you guys have any of the emotes from any of the streamers, I see Aaron's emotes, I see Kelly's, I see Aaron's, I see, who else do I see in here? Can we get some, we need some All Music Considered. Throw some All Music Considered. There they are. You guys, please follow. Puppies and kitties.
I don't see it.
No.
We had a kitty. I don't know.
We have a kitty. We could bring our kitty in
I don't know what Marvy did.
with a DD, not a TT.
Here, bud. He's concerned. He doesn't want to come. Hi, Harley.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. I don't even want to like ask this question, but do you guys want to play a song before you go? Chat is requesting. Would you guys? You don't have to. I
One
know
song
that.
from each of the couples. Oh Lord.
I know you're not set up for that, but if anybody wants to, it would be kind of dope. A great way to end. Look, they're like, play a song. Whose Thick Peach is that?
That's Missy.
Oh, that's Missy.
I was like, wait, what? Where's a thick peach? I was like, legit, like, wait, what?
There's a thick peach. There's a thick peach. Yeah. So you guys do not have to. Do
So
not feel.
yet, Anthill. I'm sorry, not yet.
Do not feel obligated. But if anybody wants to play a song,
I think we'd have to change a whole bunch of stuff. We'd have to plug in different microphones and
wrong.
You guys can sing with me. You guys can sing with me.
It'll be out of time, but
yeah, let it be horrible. It's okay. The words are on the screen. Thank you guys for an absolutely incredible stream.
Thank you for having us, Raina. It was great.
I love all of you.
Love all of you. It's so wonderful to meet you all. You're just wonderful.
Twitch community.
Every single one of you.
There they are.
This is an adventure. If it's happiness you see, well, come on my adventure. Windows down on Highway 5, best friend on the driver's side, what will we find? Happy faces we will meet, waking up on city streets or with the trees.
Who are we rating, you guys?
'Cause who says what's right or wrong?
All right, guys, if the van
We
is
should
rocking-
raid one of the crushes, I think. No?
Are they on? Yes. You want to raid? Yes, let's raid my
Raquel
birthday
is on.
twin. My birthday twin. Yes. Okay. If the van is rocking, don't come knocking. Why? Go.
What?
If the van is rocking, don't come knocking. Why? It could be because we're eating tacos.
Why is the van?
If the van,
serious taco eating.
actually, I take that back. It could be something. We could,
I'm using that answer. 100%. 100%. And you can take that however you want because we love tacos in this house.
Oh, we do too.
You can take that however you want to. We had fish tacos for dinner last night. You can also take that how you want.
that was supposed to be a wholesome thing, you guys. I swear to God. It was supposed to be wholesome. Oh my God. Okay, let's raid Raquel. That's so fun. I didn't even know she was on. We could be puking and sharing. I love you. Shut up. Did the raid go? Is it working? It's working. Yes. So don't even copy a raid call. Just throw out your favorite streamers' emotes. It's my birthday. It's our birthday. Yes. Okay, I take it back. Copy that raid call.
Okay, I can copy it.
I copy that raid call. We could be streaming Raina Mystique on Twitch. I love it. Copy the raid call. Oh my God, you guys, Macy and Ziggy are the forever mods. They made a sub version and a non-sub version.
Yeah.
Forever mods. And they're not even mods in this channel. I can't even handle the cuteness.
Mod love.
Mod love. Let's go over to Raquel. You guys, I love you. Chat, I love you.
Raina, Mike, everybody.
This was everything.
Take good care.
It's so great to meet y'all.
We'll dance it out. I think we have like 20 seconds.
I don't know if I have 20 seconds to dance.
Oh, you do, Kelly. You do. You just look at Nicolas Cage and you get that inspiration. Catch my wave, Mike. Catch my wave. This is a couple stream, baby.
Yes, Amber!
There it goes.